Welcome to the stream today. We got everybody here now. It took us a bit, but we're good. Let me make sure this is updated. Okay, so right. Don't worry too much about your voice, Matt. Matt lost his voice a little bit today, so he's gonna sound like Mickey Mouse, and he might sometimes come in and get his balls dropped again. Hopefully, he doesn't go completely silent or die. He's very courageous in coming today, even though he doesn't feel well. So we're gonna do our quick recap. Don't worry about that. I don't think it's gonna come into play too much, Jerry. Okay, so Jerry in the chat's worried about some stuff he said he was gonna contribute to some NPC stuff. So you're gonna notice we have a different set now. A little few props on the table, and we moved the camera onto a different setup so that things will be a little easier for us. So, just to recap, Tyler's here. So let's go ahead and introduce everybody. Today we have Tyler.
Hello, everybody.
Matt.
Hello.
And Colin.
Hello.
Alan is unable to show up. The session before this session is when Tyler was not here. We did miss a week, if you were wondering, because of my surgery last, I think it was just last Friday.
Yeah.
I had to get a septoplasty to open up my nose because I couldn't breathe. We're glad to have you here. I'm ready for the quicksand to happen, they say. Oh boy, you ready to have shit hit the fan? So let's talk about the shit that hit the fan. So the session before last session, Alan woke up from his curse, which he's now under again, and he was like, "Oh my god, everything's bad," and everyone's like, "Yeah, it's pretty bad," and he's like, "Oh my god, it's really really bad," and then Victoria's like, "Hey, let's have a celebration now that we're friends," and the town people are like, "Cool," and then Alan's like, "Let's close the gate. Let's close the gate. No one, that's fucked. That's obviously a bad idea." And most people are like, "Yeah, it's probably a bad idea, but I don't know if you can stop them." And then everyone broke out into a fight because no one could stop them. But no one left the gate. They just all broke into a fight, got angry at each other, and then a purple dragon appeared in the shadows. They followed the shadows, and they found the purple dragon after following these weird shadow movements, and found that it's been around the town stealing everybody's paper for some reason. Which is foreshadowed by Victoria saying some things to some kids. And they're like, "Oh, Victoria, why do you know this shit?" later on. Second session after that. Oh, everyone saw that. I forgot they could see I want to show Tyler. Power! Roll 100 damage. Okay, so anyway. Stop shaking the table. I'm fucking joking.
I have evidence.
I have evidence. Plaintiff, please bring forward the tape. The stream.
Here is where Jack's threatening me.
Oh, sorry guys, I forgot to put this on YouTube. I don't know why. So, session after that, shit really hit the fan. Everything came down from all of the pent-up problems. A villager named Brahm, who is one of the traders that goes to the local villages, started to literally get on a pillbox, whatever. Literally got up on his high horse.
Soapbox.
But a box. Yeah, got up on a soapbox and literally, and talked to the entire town and basically said, "Hey, look, here's the problems. We should go into a barony. We should have a court instead of a council. We should engage in currency. We should renegotiate our contract. We need to open information with the villagers. You guys keep on keeping shit unopened with the villagers." Just said that. And basically just went and whammed into it. And then Alan came up and yelled at him. That was funny.
Push him off a box.
Yeah, tried to push him off the box and got in a big fight. It was, I mean, he didn't really actually get the physical throws because of the villagers being there. Brahm is backed by Boric, the town blacksmith, and there was a remark that should Alan try to suppress Braun from speaking like he wanted to in a physical manner, that Bork and his smiths would refuse to do any smithing, and that was kind of agreed by the traders as well. So the smiths and traders are kind of in a political party right now. I could talk more about allegiances, but no one's really looked into that yet. Kyla and Heron. There was a group of orphans that showed up at the gate, including Colin's new character. Oh, I'm feeling great since the surgery. Thank you for asking. Decided to go off the pain meds early because they made me feel woozy, so now I just have a lot of pain, and I'm okay with that.
Makes me feel alive.
Makes me feel alive. Yeah. Oh fuck. You know what I just realized? Can you grab that microphone we use? We've been using my shit microphone that's on the computer.
Yeah.
There you go, boss.
Careful with the map. Just place that in the middle of everywhere, wherever it's. Thank you. Welcome back, eyesore. Yeah, we're not gonna leave it there. We're just plugging it in right now.
Too bad we couldn't like put a hook up here and just have it hanging.
Chill out, Mickey. It's not sleep. Fuck off. Don't want to hear it, Mickey. All right.
You're making purposeful noise sound effects, aren't you now?
No, he's just he's hamming it up. Where? We get everything on the stream today, don't we? Shake my fist at people, swear. All right. I was gonna put don't know where I'm gonna put this. Hold on. Fuck off. I'm trying to figure out where on the table I'm going to put it. We're just going to put it here for now. Projected at you guys.
Great, so they can clearly hear my beautiful voice.
We'll lay it across me. And then I groin. Alright.
Across the grandel of his horns.
Kill the ham. I'll kill him off soon enough. I gotta make sure that my mic is the right mic.
Most of the conversation we've been having has been unheard.
I'll be bouncing around from Mickey Mouse to Marty.
All right,
Can't
now
wait
we're
for
using
next
that
season to
microphone.
come out.
We're good.
Hey!
Beautiful.
Hey, yeah, that can pick us all up. Okay, I think we actually have been using my laptop mic for the last few weeks, based on the audio levels I'm getting.
I don't know my hat. I feel naked.
Okay, there we go. We adjusted the audio levels. All live on stream. Alright, so that's what happens when you start late. So, what was I going to say? Again, sorry that you had private obligations and are feeling like shit, so I don't blame you.
You just explained our predicament where Alan decided to openly threaten.
Right, so that
And-
made everything 1,000 times worse. Meanwhile, we had 3 orphans at the gate.
There we go.
And the orphans included Colin's new character, as well as Alkin, which is a ghoul boy, not a golden boy. A ghoul is a short earth spirit creature. They're short, kind of almost hunchbacked little balls of people. They have thick gray skin and black eyes, like black beads for eyes, and very flat faces. He's about 14 years old. We have Surha, who is an Oven girl, and that she's basically a little bird girl. She has little angel wings on her back. She has dislocated. Oh yeah, thanks. All of her fingers are dislocated, and she's disabled. She has very fragile bones, being an oven. And then Kalia, which is a cat girl, which the actual term for it
I just wrote down cat girl, but the actual term for it would be a felikin, meaning a feline kin. I should make a note that kin refer to hybrids where you're mainly human looking. Folk is the term. So, for example, a bear folk would be a bear person, while would be like an ursine looking thing. I don't want to use the word ursine because that's actually a race in other materials, which they would be called. I mean, the Ursa in my world, but whatever. Anyway, long story short, folk refers to mainly animalistic creatures. Kin refers to those with animal aspects on a humanoid form. Okay, kin are spiritual. Folk are fey derivative. Okay, that's for the players mainly. Because I don't know, they know more about my world than a lot of the people on the stream. If you want to know more about my world, then you can go ahead and follow up with me in a message, and I'll send you some stuff on it. No, Rakashas don't exist in my world because they're dumb and their hands are backwards.
That's why you wanted to kill them in my campaign.
Right? Rakashas are stupid. So, another thing to be noted is that in this session, Tagent, this is the first thing that happened in the morning. Tagent, Tagent's name has been revealed now as to be Tagent. That happened later. But, Malachi, the wizard, or the seer, the sage, sorry, I'm messing up a lot. The sage who's lived in the tower nearby delivered everything that was going to be given to the welcoming festival into their storehouse before all the shit hit the fan, including the boars and the meats, the dried fruits, etc. Without them knowing. Guard armor and swords were also provided for some reason, and cords of firewood. And then he gave them scrolls and scales to contact him with, in crates, in the council room. Or no, those were given to Bianca, and then she brought them to the council room. Right. Also of note, kobolds. That's what these are. The brown are kobolds. These are sightings. Anything you see in a beat is a sighting. Here's where. Oh God, I have to keep going because this session was so packed. What else happened, guys?
The fight between the rogue and...
You guys revealed the ranger, Derek, to be Snake, which is his code name under the Green Cloaks. He's a Green Cloak High Commander and leader. And he revealed that he was there to assassinate Malachi, and you guys handed him over to basically be killed. And which he had a fight with Victoria and Twee. Twee took a heavy hit and rolled down the hill. From your observation distance, you couldn't tell if she was dead or alive. Victoria picked her up and left after killing him, running him through, while he tried to jump through a tree portal to get away. Also of note, the purple dragon showed up because her territory is being threatened by the ranger's dragon. Blinded it. It ran away. And then the purple dragon returned after the battle, and even after you burnt the body, it seemed to pick some things up out of the corpse's ashes, and then as it saw you guys were watching, it flew off and disappeared into the sky. These are kobolds sightings. Anything in brown. The blue are where the dragon has been spotted in the forest. This is where that battle took place that we just mentioned, and these are the Knoll encampments. Here, I don't know if the camera can see it too well, but this is the town of, the village of Freeman, and this is the tower of Malachi, now known to be Tagent Asperaven, some kind of war criminal from the recent war, who was on the Liberator's side, however, did some unscrupulous means that have not been deliberately described at length at this time, in that liberation attempt. For whatever reason, he's become an enemy of his own kingdom, and that's the reason he's here. Anything else?
That pretty much sums it up.
That pretty much sums it up, Paul. All right, sorry, I fucking can't.
Yep, I got shit all of this all night. I know that yesterday.
Does anyone from the chat want to say if there's anything that happened? I'm going to keep going for now, but I'll look at the chat in a minute to see if you guys respond to that. So, everyone roll a d4. Except for Tyler.
Okay.
1.
2. Okay, you're going to naturally wake up at 8, and you're going to naturally wake up at 9 a.m. You both wake up at 7 a.m. with a rap on the door. That was to emphasize a point, because usually how I run things. Understand?
Right.
Right.
It's Tristan. He wakes both of you. He says, I understand that you're working with the council as some kind of errand girl. He goes, so I woke you up. I'm summoning the council. I was told to wake them up. He wakes you up. He says, I was told to wake you up.
Alrighty.
He goes, it's that guy Brahm. He said that it should be a good idea to start waking the council up in the morning so that they all get up at the same time, instead of having half of them wake up 4 hours later.
Right.
He wanted to talk to you guys. Also, it looks like our leader's missing.
Before anything goes further down, I pretty much go back to my stuff and hand him my dagger and sheath and all that. This is for you.
He looks at you and shakes his head. He goes, I have this. He points to the gear that Tajant gifted to the village that he's wearing.
The brand new stuff.
Yeah, the new armor. The leather scale with chain links and bronze swords. He also has his normal spear that he's holding in one hand.
Never mind.
He goes, I think you should keep your weapon. He shrugs. He goes, anyway, we've got a little bit of cold breakfast for you, so you can hold over, since you're up earlier. He guides you guys back down. He goes, oh, and I woke up that errand girl of yours. The one you were having do things for you yesterday. You get back to the village, and you see Tyler is walking in the gates with about 7 hunters, and they have 2 wagons behind them with deer in them. It looks like they hunted the herd, at least the older, weaker ones, and got what they could before the herd dispersed.
Guess I get dressed.
Well, yeah, I skipped right past that. Figured you guys got dressed.
Dressed, ready, whatnot. So.
Right. This is 15 minutes after you got notified. Tyler, you're back in the village. It's been about 3 weeks.
Oh. What a wonderful hunt. But I can't wait to get back into those beds. Sleeping on the stones. It can get rough on one's back. Ugh. So what sweet hell have I walked back home to?
I don't say anything. I just
Everything's on
walk.
fire.
Yeah. I say
This
it's
is
not-
okay. Everything's okay.
It's not very sweet, if you ask me.
That's why I put hell involved in it.
Oh, right.
Monk?
Oh, right.
You
I should recap
child.
that. I should recap that. Also, the fucking book of spirits, which pointed out that Tajin is a fucking ancient spirit.
Yeah.
As well. Don't forget that reincarnates and has weird magic powers. Hmm?
No, I still
What?
after I went into common, because it transferred into common after I was looking at it for a while.
Yeah, and it translates itself, that book, which you now don't have because you burnt it.
Yeah.
I look at Matthew's character.
You guys all decided to leave it on the body, remember?
No, you said he left it in the long
No,
hall
he
or
took
the
it.
council room.
He took it after.
He took it right after. The hunter did that out of spite, because he's kind of fuck all of you, remember? And then he, because he knew he was going to be betrayed, and he took his book and left. It was in the bag of things that imploded and exploded.
Which should have been taken in the first place, but
but you guys decided to respect his body, according to his wishes.
Which I think was a good idea.
It's a lot of equipment.
It's a lot of equipment. Matt's regretting everything.
I mean, it wasn't a good
Oh.
idea.
Hey,
It was
Krieger.
a respectful thing to do.
Who's this new person? This child.
What child is this who walks to town? Is a fucking orphan. Also, Hexall is in turmoil. I forgot to recap that fact. There's a civil war in the mountains east. Sorry, north, I fucked up again. Oh, actually, wouldn't that be fuck? Let me look at the
I'm just looking over to the other bar.
relatively west from you.
Just look over to the bar in the town. It's like I'm not. It's too late for this shit.
So even though these mountains are north of you guys, the mountains eventually in the west, like very far eventually in the west, do come down enough that there are mountains west of you as well, which lead to Hexall. So if you went this way, it wouldn't lead to Hexall. That way is to Hexall.
So straight at our gates.
Which is where you ended up. Because you just kept going west. Oh, Jack is... Oh, shit, Jack is singing. Who died when I was gone?
Snack.
The audience died. Rip.
Snack died.
You're all a bit early for the morning.
Yeah, Snake died, says Colin. Rip. F in chat for Snake. What?
I mentioned how they're up pretty early.
Yeah.
They're all up together at the same time, even.
Mm-hmm. And the traders are all in town, as they usually arrive around 6 a.m.
Mm.
I'm not happy with the turn of events. So
I don't know why.
I
but-
want information.
Look, can I just disclose this? I have no fucking clue why, but Matt showed up halfway through the week to my doorstep and said, "Hey, can I have a character sheet? I think my character's gonna die this week." And I'm like, "Matt, where are you gonna start? What are you gonna start with me, Matt?" Because I'm just waiting for Matt to be like, "And this is when my character snaps," and then he fucking tries to attack everybody. I'm just waiting for it.
no. My
Yeah,
whole
stop
plan
pulling
is that I thought you were going to continue on from that previous day, and
You got room for one more? Ooh, spicy. We got Alucard here. No, I know who you are. With the name Alucard Tepes, of course I fucking know who you are. Jesus. Could you be any more obvious about who you are? Anyway.
He just doesn't know who he is.
Could you tell me who I am? Because I don't remember either.
No, he's not in my Discord. Actually, he's a friend from high school.
wait.
Also known as Smexy. No, Alucard Tepes is from high school, I thought. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I know who he is. Okay. Sorry, I got silly putty, and now I can't stop playing with it. Okay, so
Are you going to answer me, or am I going to assume we're all meeting in the hall, or what's going on?
Oh, this is. I forgot her. Farah. She's a newcomer, along with her supposed 3 siblings.
oh, I guess you are also on Discord.
I'm also. I would like to also have her.
Stop beating
the
your putty,
combat
Jack.
trainer
I'm sorry.
for the Guards, but
The combat trainer, what does she know about fighting?
Let's stare at you.
And I stare at you.
You make a spot check, Tyler.
I probably got like a 10. Let's see,
Why did you only put 2 points in spot, buddy?
he's a barbarian.
Yeah, I know he's like got 5 skills. Why don't you not put something in spot?
It's perception.
Oh, that's right. It's perception.
Yeah. We're totally playing Pathfinder.
Oh, I actually got 16.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That's what I thought. So, you notice that 2 of her knuckles have calluses on them, and there's a slight busting to them, as if she's been in a lot of fist fights.
I wouldn't say fist fights really counts for combat abilities.
You see a weird sight. There's a girl with bird wings walking through the village, like she's sleepwalking. She looks really tired, and she's rubbing her eyes with really long fingers. Like this.
What's that?
She looks up at you through squinted eyes as she walks forward. She sniffles and like looks around.
Who's this? One of the 3 other 3?
I just asked her, what are you doing up so early, hon?
She goes, I always get up early.
Okay.
She tugs at your loincloth. What does your barbarian wear?
Loincloth.
No. She tugs at your sleeve and says, she goes, my big sister has fist fought bigger things than you think. She could punch a bear, she says. Seen her do it. And when I say tug, she goes like this with 2 of her broken fingers and pinches it. Like this. Because she's fucking all
Lettuce fingers, everybody. Lettuce fingers is coming in right in town.
Salad fingers.
Salad fingers. Did you know they made a new episode of Salad Fingers?
I hope they didn't, because I fucking
did.
hate that shit. It scares me.
They did. He's back.
Bap the bear. What does the combat trainer know about actual combat? Stop eating your buddy. Oh my god.
She says, I guess we can do sparring then.
Oh shit. Throw down.
I don't have time for this. What's going on? Why
Thank
is
God.
everybody up at the moment?
There's a council meeting.
Great.
Braun. What the
You
heck?
boys know what to do with Hunt, right?
They're already they like shrug and they're like, yeah, as long as you can step out of the gate, sir. Like a few of
Oh,
them
I
laugh.
thought we were inside the gate.
You guys just literally, we were walking in the gate, they met you at the gate.
Ow. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
They all chuckle. They go, oh, we're all tired, and they like laugh, and like one of them punches your shoulder.
Good hunt, everybody, though. Good hunt.
Yeah, we got about 2 weeks haul here. They go and put it in the smokehouse and start hanging it from the hooks. Someone starts blowing at the fire at the bottom to get the thing started for reservation.
Sweetness.
Putting the tin on this shit so I can keep smacking my putty all night.
Yeah. Well, things went down. Things have gotten worse.
Things gotten worse since I was last messaged. That's fabulous news. Fabulous news.
Brutal.
It's great to know that once he comes back, he just goes crazy and just makes things worse.
Yeah, let's do the. You guys explain everything to him. Okay, you're all in the council chamber, right?
Right.
What the fuck? How did we get here?
No,
We
you
just
guys
walked.
are, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You explain everything to him.
Well, the farmer that we had recently show up, or when before you.
No, you explained everything to.
Okay.
Na, 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 na. We're back from our commercial break. Everything has been explained. Matt's voice has been preserved. We're fucking good. We just did the.
Okay, just call him your shit.
Ah! You guys get to see how physically abusive I am now.
Everything has been explained.
And everyone roll initiative. Now that everyone's up, it's time for precision checks and the combat dialogue. God damn it.
Do we get a pie chart?
Anyway. Did you want to explain everything by yourself again?
No.
Thanks. We just
No one
fucking...
wants to explain.
Get to the point.
Right.
Oh, this is going to be a fun, dandy mess.
Bianca shows up. She says Puck's not showing up yet because he's setting up breakfast still. Well, he'll show up in an hour.
And our leader is missing.
No, he's just... Like, he's not actually here?
Tristan nods. He hasn't closed the door yet because you haven't started the meeting. He goes, yeah, I told you that.
So, doesn't he live inside the hall?
He does.
He's not in his chambers?
No, he isn't. You want the scouts to give the report?
Yeah.
Okay. He grabs a piece of bark. It was as the scout. Scout Lieutenant, here you go. He hands it over to you, and he closes the door. It looks like last night at some point, they discovered a trail of black fluid in his room that led out to his window, and there was a few puddles of it, and it looks like he climbed the wall and left in the back by the church where no one was looking. After that, they lost track of him.
I just poked my head out the wall and was like...
Yeah, it's a 10-foot climb.
I'm just thinking about an exorcism, like he's possessed by a demon, his head spun around, spat black fluid, and just started climbing up the wall. There's just some freaky going on around here. I'm guessing you explained this all to us? My God. By the gods, this is just...
It had something to do with the black liquid.
Voice, it's the voice. I'm so sorry. The voice is getting me really bad. It has something to do with the black food. It has something to do with the black liquid. You have to, what is this? What is this fucking?
This is Mickey Mouse in a Lovecraftian universe.
No, I was gonna say what is it with the Heartless and all that? Fucking
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. It's the darkness.
It's the Heartless.
The Heartless. He's turning into a Heartless.
This is the kind of shit I knew I was gonna get because it's a fucking serious campaign.
I know, I couldn't help it. If this wasn't a serious campaign, I'd be like, this is your character now. You'd have to do it every week from now.
Character forever.
So just be glad. So anyway, continue.
At least try.
We have to stop the dynamic forces of Dalkamar. We're bringing the hobbits to Isengard.
We'll continue.
Jack, can we?
Okay, one more, and I swear to God I'll stop.
I doubt it, but go ahead.
Watch out! Even though Saruman's been defeated, he's still very dangerous.
Gandalf.
Roll d20. Rocks fall, everyone fucking dies.
I was thinking 6 is a high enough number.
No,
Okay.
It's got the bad thing.
See, I said, you guys said I'd stop, but you never said Matt would stop, and that's the sad part. Okay, so we now know that that's another problem.
Problems on problems.
Bianca said, I asked Bram to wait until after we called him to talk to us, but he did say he wanted to talk to us, especially the marshal. But that's going to become apparent. Yeah.
Well,
also, I should point out the releasing this to the villagers part might be really important.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
can't wait to tell the first bad news to the villagers.
I'm guessing we're going to be more transparent, considering how everything has gone so far. And I'm willing to bet that wonderful merchant that he decided to yell at in the street is going to use his opportunity to flaunt his ability and say that he just ran away out of fear of what the future may bring, or something like that.
No.
No. Someone like that is obviously going to use any potential opportunity to get ahead. I am just saying.
If we are just simply truthful. we'll get to the point and just say it has something to do with.
I'm not saying anything. I swear to fuck. I swear to fuck. I'm not saying anything.
That's straight face.
No, that straight face is like.
That was me. Yeah, I put my tongue under my teeth because I'm trying not to. I'm just gonna stand up and get a drink of water.
It has something to do with him being possessed.
What is this character's intelligence for? Fuck, kill me.
I have a base 10 intelligence, okay?
A base 10. I'm a fucking perfectly average. I get C's on all my tests.
Pretty sure it's me.
No, a B is above
If
average.
I try to clear my throat, I end up sounding like fucking Morty.
Okay, so anyway.
You could just say that you're trying for that feminine voice since you're both female.
Just don't.
No.
Why don't we just continue? I'm done with this, guys. You guys are fucking joking around. Can't deal with this.
Jack's trying to be serious as he's smiling. You guys are screwing this up.
Fuck off. You're ruining my stream. Oh, jeez, Rick. God damn it, chat.
Told you you wouldn't stop.
He didn't make you laugh. What am I supposed to do now?
I'm
Fuck off. He's like, I've been in this village for 1 second, and all you guys do is laugh during meetings.
Let's just go out there, tell them the truth, and if he starts pulling crap, we'll just say
Ignore it.
No, we see both sides of the situation.
Right. Bianca nods. She goes, that seems to sound some truth.
I wasn't saying we shouldn't do it. I was just saying that's what's going to happen, I bet.
But I do put a motion that we return all the, well, some of the more dangerous gifts that have been passed on to us. So
Like what? The arms and gear they gave us? The better defenses we can have against possible bandit raid attacks? Not to mention the gnolls that we don't know about their intentions. The kobolds that have decided to start trickling down from the mountains. That's a good idea. Send back all the defenses.
thank you for the interruption, but no. The armor, the weapons seem very mundane. And no, I have not gotten the time to detect any magical properties on them because, well, a lot's been going on. No, I'm talking about the knives. You know, the first ones.
The silver daggers,
The
of
silver
soul
daggers.
collecting.
Mm-hmm. The bound spirits in the scrolls, the two-way communicators, and the weird crystal orange globe thing that was also added to it.
Alright. So you're concerned about these magical
It's like an outcropping of crystals that each glow orange. It looks like each crystal could be wrestled from the rock base.
The two-way communicator thingy. What's the fear of that one? That he's going to listen in on to our super secret conversations?
Well, he was noted as a very paranoid individual, so...
And he already listens to us, so I don't see the biggest problem with it.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
as of
difference
no,
knowing
it's
that-
been revealed he has a crystal ball kind of thing, and he can do that. They've already talked about that.
Yeah,
Remember
but-
Victoria said that with the
Yeah,
dragon?
he told us when he was like, stop looking onto me. Just don't look at me. I'm going to help you guys as you do things for me, okay? This is our relationship. But I'm watching you.
Yeah.
But I look at it this
Where are the
way.
knives?
It's the
In a
difference
ca-
between knowing
You don't.
and hey, you're
wait.
taking a shit
No, I
right
saw
now,
Hold on,
and I can
guys.
hear every detail.
Was he in the room during that hunter situation?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're in a little locked cabinet, about the size of like an end table, underneath a counter.
do I know if it's locked?
Right now, you don't know if it's locked. It's closed.
Okay.
You saw that Bianca usually holds the key to it. You know there's also probably another key somewhere in the village as a backup.
Probably on the marshal.
I'm not sure about your soul scrolls. Don't even know what those things do. Those daggers, I want to use those daggers to
I'll
get
give you-
the
I'll give you a
smith
hint,
more
Matt.
things in order to build.
The other person who owns the key probably made the lock.
The Smith.
Is
Mhm.
finesse sleight of hand in this?
That would be under.
Okay.
Give me your character
It's a
sheet.
reasonable
your character
thing
sheet
for
has
us
this-
to do.
Can I have your character sheet? Because yours has the full list. Or do you know where the sleight of hand would be? Is it sleight of hand?
Is it finesse?
Sleight of hand.
Oh,
Dex.
what's finesse then?
Finesse is skill based.
Finesse is more of a. The way I could describe it is,
Tricks and stuff.
it's like the equivalent of tumble, I think, which is doing things like flips and acrobatics.
Okay.
Oh, geez, Rick, this episode of Extra Dimensional Cable really sucks. All they do is talk, and there hasn't been any combat for like last 4 sessions. I think we should have canceled channels. Fuck off.
Yes, I understand that you want to use it, but the simple fact that it's just extending his life force.
Who cares? He's assisting us. If he assists us, we are in a better running position to survive. There's a war coming that could potentially spread our way. We have more than the capabilities to use this thing and make ourselves in a better position. And then maybe we can outline to other villages, give them arms and gear, and then we can create a group of colonies that actually can thrive off each other. I don't see the biggest problem with using these, especially if we use them against a whole bunch of kobolds. There's plenty of them in the mountains we can slay as we wish.
By the way, I should tell you that these are each roughly about 20 kobolds in a group. There's a lot of kobolds. You guys have about, 7 guys? I should say that.
Mm-hmm. And
That
we need to
wasn't
start
in the recap,
eliminating
that's
these
why.
kobolds before they decide to calm down and ravage our village of measly 10 individuals that can well defend it, and then the other 15 that have barely any experience using a spear. Despite whatever you might be able to train them to do.
I don't start the combat, they start the combat, guys. There are opportunities for them to have combat. Stop bitching at me. Also, I should note that this is a game about managing a town. So, suck my fat, dragon,
Putty.
blooded, purple worm. Gargantuan size. And roll initiative if you want to fight me. Okay?
Well,
You know,
5 sessions, Jack. Fuck off! This is the 7th session, and you should read the title.
If you so choose to use them, that's on you.
They're making fun of me because I don't put combat in my games. Fuck off. I just want to be a good DM. Anyway, sorry guys.
That is the latest year I've ever seen.
You don't have
This is
to.
why you don't read the comment section, Jack, because it always sounds like bad stuff.
They used to be so nice. Half the game is combat stats. Stop yelling at me. Anyway, so what are you guys even
What
talking?
happens when you have more followers?
Yeah,
What's Candy? Oh.
I like the argument though. It's working well.
Then
Both
hand
ways.
me a knife and I'll go and slay the kobolds as I will. Not alone, of course, because that would be ridiculous.
Do I know that Bianca has the key?
You're new. You have no idea what the hell's going on most of the time.
No, you saw that Bianca had the key when she unlocked it last time.
Oh.
You don't know who has the other key.
And this crystal gem, I have no idea about that either. What do you think it could be?
No idea. It's magical. That's all I know. We can't identify it because all the pages.
Do you guys
are
pull out the
spells.
stuff and are talking about it?
I wasn't. I mean, this is stuff that they told me about. This is what he mentioned.
I know. Are
so.
you pulling it out or no?
No. I'm
Okay.
just.
I'm taking note of that for Colin because he's obviously interested in these objects. You know, in case you left him out or something.
like I said, I don't care about the majority of things, but the two-way communication sounds like a very good thing to have. Especially for your scouts, considering. Or for me when I go on my hunts. I could advise you guys about any problems there may be. Anything I spot or anything they spot of median importance.
Playing plenty of your games and know how to go, Jack.
When the ranger
I don't know if
was
that's a good
here-
thing or a bad thing.
When the rain,
Blood for the blood god, says Jerry? Question mark. Skulls with skull throne.
when the ranger was here, he mentioned that there.
Well, that cough like dropped your balls. I'm sorry.
Yes,
Never mind. Anyway.
it went to the other spectrum. So
Yeah, now you're like Earl Grey Jones. Anyway.
he mentioned that the area was overhunted.
Can we make you some tea, dude?
I just have to go next door and get mine.
No, I mean, do you want me to make some tea while you're here?
Sure.
Okay. You guys
Our
continue talking.
lands are overhunted.
Yeah.
That would explain why the hunt has been so thin every time I go out. But I don't think that's the important thing that we're discussing here.
Well, if he said that they, I don't know this.
Not to mention, have we learned anything about this druid that we could potentially find? Any information?
Any contract due for bound to Tajin is usually being hazardous. Anyone who's signed a contract to Tajin usually owes him something in return.
Okay.
And what he's described, or the ranger described, working with Tajin will always bring you destruction and turmoil.
Really? You know, we're on the precipice of destruction and turmoil on our own, so I don't see how working with them is going to make things any worse. We're nearly starving. If I didn't go out for that hunt, we wouldn't have enough food. If we didn't have his...
Okay,
we-
sorry, bud.
What? No, I'm gonna ask Bianca if I can have the key real fast, so I can just open it and we can get them out and see what we want to do with them.
She gives you a flat, tilted head, and she goes, "Sure, kid. Just don't leave this fucking room with that key or I'll strangle you."
Okay.
She pops you the key. She goes, "And touch the items." She goes, "I hope you prick yourself in that dagger, that's all."
No, I just bring them out and put them on the table.
I just didn't know if you wanted that.
Oh, I've been drinking that for like 2 days now, so.
I just unlock it and bring all the stuff out and put them on the table.
Okay. It happens. GM says so.
So, there you go. That's
I open the case with the daggers, and I go and take one of the daggers for myself.
Okay. When it touches your hand, you have a little black diamond appears on the back of your hand, and then disappears, and the dagger glows a slight silver, like a moonlight for a moment.
I guess I'll take one too.
Just go check in like 15 minutes, and it should be good.
I'll take one.
And then I'll pour. I got really big mugs for you. What?
She takes one.
Okay, same thing happens.
We just.
Alright. Equipment. Weapon. Silver dagger.
The room looks a little lighter for some reason. It's like
Oh,
the
yeah.
dawn is coming in slightly.
we also have a shadows network.
There's shadows watching the
literally
room.
shadows watching our every move now. So
Shadows, huh?
yeah.
Yeah, that's how Tajin apparently does the watching that he's been doing. Is that he has the shadows of the village actually watch the place.
Can you get?
That's how he probably knew about the dragon. She
Didn't-
says
Didn't the thing get rid of it though? The,
one in the paper.
Oh, the one.
He dispelled that one piece of
The
paper with that
paper's-
weird gauntlet he had.
Paper's probably somewhere. Or is it just taken with him as well?
No, you guys have the rest of the scrolls. He didn't get rid of the rest of them. Remember
No, I meant hit.
the giant
Rangers.
book?
No, the Rangers enchanted paper.
Oh, that he used to dispel the scroll. Yeah, everything the ranger had was in his pouch again.
Okay.
His horse also left after staying with his corpse for a while, and the dragon flew away. Sounds like they need a paladin.
Interesting. Very interesting dagger. Well. So this is all the stuff.
Alucard, just to figure out who you are, you're the black skeleton, right? Okay. This is, by the way, Snake's player says this. I won't dignify giving you guys advice on making the town better, seeing as you sent your best bet to the wolves. You're in a position of having to kill everything around you to survive. Either accept that or just keep sucking off the Elder Shadow Demon Man. Sucking off the Elder Shadow Demon Man off and become dependent upon him for the rest of forever. That is some character death salt, and I just thought you guys should hear it. Press F in chat for Snake. They have no divine magic. Yes, they did exile their cleric a few sessions ago.
She wasn't a cleric.
She was a weak-ass cleric, yeah.
The only closest divine magic is mine.
She was NPC levels that could have grown into a cleric, yeah. Just remember, every villager you have is a potential character class later on, if you train them.
And that's why I've been training Tristan, and the rest of the boys, but...
Yeah, for example, Tristan used to be useless, remember? Mm-hmm. Now he's like a level 2 fighter.
Oh. How nice.
Yep.
Okay, might as well go tell the town then.
So we're going to tell the town that...
Chat is so savage today. Sorry. They're all really salty. What are you saying now?
We're going to tell the village about the leader being missing and potentially dangerous. And what else?
Not potentially dangerous, just missing.
Right.
Okay, the leader's missing. What else are we going to tell the village? Are we going to tell the village about these items that we have?
Tell them the truth.
Bianca says about the items... Even I think that's a bad idea. I don't release the stock wares, and that's nothing we've ever done. We tell them when we're low on food. We tell them when we're low on housing. We tell them on anything that concerns them. She goes, but I don't tell them how many arrows we have in stock. It's not a good idea. She goes, the state of address is probably more important than actually telling them that we have demon soul daggers.
Right.
Sure.
I wasn't really concerned about our inventory, more of the state of what the Lord actually really is.
Oh, she goes,
That's probably...
She does like one of those like jaw stretches for those who are on stream. Goes,
Who he really is, at least.
Yes, because that'll make the villagers feel much better about the situation. Hi, we've signed a deal with an evil death lord that...
I mean, they do know that his servants are shadow spirit, she says, but they've been receptive to him so far. Which means that they haven't had that much of a problem with the contract the two of you signed, that we all agreed we would back with our names in front of the village. She goes, but, you know, if you start releasing that much on what exactly is going on, I think that they would maybe start to change their opinion. I think maybe we should release at least enough information to keep them informed, but not enough to crucify ourselves, she says.
I'm technically the only one that should be crucified.
You and I both.
No, I was the smart one in the situation. I should have said no.
That feels like an insult to me, but okay.
Nothing to your intelligence, the simple fact that I knew better.
Pazu, it's always up to the player's decisions.
So we'll tell them that our leader's missing. We can finish off with the good information that we have collected 2 weeks worth. The hunters and I have collected 2 weeks worth of food, so that will be a good thing.
Right.
that I think we should finish on. Everything else is bad news. What will we tell them about the Lord? That we're working in collaboration with them and with him, and we are looking to actually get we're working on it.
Bianca says maybe we should consult Victoria about how we should deal with that, since obviously they have a care for their PR with all the effort they've put in. They can help us smooth things over. Maybe
Alright.
word it better, she says. Shrugs.
Can word it better than I can.
Sure, so probably talked about it.
No, there's a communicator there. Feel free to use it. I'm not touching
Bianca leans back a little bit.
I'll touch it then.
Okay, you reach into the crate past the stuffing, and there's a scale on the end of a leather string. You put it on your neck.
I guess.
Okay. You hear a noise like hornets passing by your ears.
I'm just kind of thinking
And
to
then-
myself, why is this person doing all the communication stuff?
I don't know.
Because that's the only person who wants to touch the devices you've been given.
I want nothing to do.
I mean, you literally
Yeah.
let the errand girl touch everything. You're like, fuck it. You hear a noise like buzzing hornets passing by your ears, and you see a few like popples of black spots in your vision for a second, and then you all of a sudden can hear like a breath out in the behind your head, and you hear you don't hear a clearing of voice. You just hear more like you feel an intonation of what would you like to say? Like something is waiting for your, like not like a question, what would you want to say? But now you feel a presence behind you, like as if you're on a headset and you know that you can, like the feeling of having a headset on and going, I know I can talk right now and someone can hear me. You have a feeling of that in the back of your head.
I say, so what are we gonna tell
I love it.
him? I just don't want to speak for him.
Death, your souls are mine.
First ask.
Yeah,
how
I
is
knew it was
Tweety
Kinyora.
doing, what condition she
I should have
is,
Kinyora show up,
and
that'd be
we
great.
need the presence of Victoria.
Maybe after my time skip, Kenyora will show up when they get higher level.
I ask, how is Twee?
He can solve their problems. He's a problem with agent. Twee. You hear Victoria's voice chime in, and she goes, "Finally, someone picked up the phone." Oh, she can't say phone. Finally, someone picked up the scale. She says, "Who is this?" "Oh wait, never mind. You're the errand girl." Twee is not doing well. I was going to approach you this afternoon, but even after feeding her, she's not going to be able to recover by herself. We would like you to consider our offer, because our currency has now become very precious to us. Our Lord had to resurrect many of our servants that the hunter butchered in the woods during his hunt. And then when the Twee fell, we did not have enough energy to bring her back, only keep her at the edge. She will die in a few days if we don't save her.
And how do we get this currency?
The daggers.
Daggers absorb souls from things we kill.
I just want to make she says.
You hear, mm-hmm. What they said.
I don't want anyone to die, so
Well, then we'd appreciate you to kill something less worth your while, like, I don't know, sticking in some of those deer you brought back.
Do we hear this out loud, or is this only happening
Just
in our
him.
head? Okay.
You just hear him talking and going like this to the side.
I say, Twee is not in good condition. A few days is all she has left unless we do
Mm-hmm.
something.
Alright. What is it that we need to do?
Use the daggers.
Metagaming!
No, this is just.
They said, oh, well, are you going to explain what you said? Like the
I'm just
currency
gonna say-
thing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say we need to use the daggers as he said.
I just put two and two together. Just
Yeah.
that's what they're.
I mean,
Well-
you didn't relay the entire message. What did you say to them?
I said, Twee's not in good condition. They running out of currency, and
When you hear the currency part, you put two and two together.
Yeah.
If you have a 10 intelligence. Because
I
they
got
refer to the dagger stuff as their currency.
Yeah. Well then, I think I'll go check in on the smokehouse. If you'll excuse me.
It's up to you, Bianca. Would you like to involve Victoria in the PR, or just go out and tell everyone?
Can you summarize to Victoria what we were talking about in that regard?
I summarized Victoria what we were talking about in that regard. Because I can't
Okay.
summarize in my own words because it would take too long.
Right. Victoria then says, I wouldn't bring up those particular... She like sighs and kind of gives a grr. And she says, I wouldn't bring up those particular traditional viewpoints of him from legends. And those legend names, those are rather unfond of him. I would just say that he is a shadow spirit like the rest of us.
Alright.
That's the whole truth.
Whole truth without being deceptive.
She goes, it's the whole truth.
I'm not there. I'm
Just not a specific truth.
Okay.
She goes, I'll be there at 4 o'clock. And then you feel the presence
fade.
fade to just a back lingering.
I take it off.
It becomes noticeable. You hear the hornet noise again, and in reverse order, a whoosh, like a buzzing, and it goes away. You feel a tingle as you take it off.
Should I keep this with me, or should we keep this with us?
Just put it back in the box.
I'll put it back in the box.
It clinks down with the others.
Is it like a scale, like this type of scale, or just like a dragon scale?
Like a dragon scale.
Okay.
It's a scale that's about this big.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I assume.
Well, it's more like the size of a 50-cent piece.
Sweetness.
Alright,
Then
let's get to it.
Imagine I've been through the smokehouse pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, I forgot to turn this on.
do you know that?
Yeah, you stick the dagger in the deer.
I imagine I don't see any change physically with the deer, but I probably get some sort of essence glow from the dagger.
Well, one of the deer was not skinned. You see its eyes open for a second, and then its eyes close again.
Freaky.
But the rest of the deer that are skinned, you see no physical difference. The dagger's pommel, you see along the blade, it strums with that silver glow each time you stick it into something.
Interesting.
One of the times, a plume of silvery dust kind of comes off the dagger, and you swear you see like a hint of an antler in its shape.
Something to note for the future.
Oh, also, every time you stick the dagger in, the black diamond appears in the back of your hand, and then disappears again.
So I go to be with them when they do this announcement. You know, show a strong outlook to everybody.
Right, you flex. Okay. You guys exit the chamber, and Brahm says, "Is it time I can speak with you yet?" Bianca says, "We said we'd summon you." He nods. He goes, "Just tell the marshal that I wanted to apologize for what I said to him personally the other day. It was wrong of me."
That's gonna be a bit of a problem.
He furrows his brow.
He's missing.
I expect you're going to tell everybody this, he says. Well, that's good to hear. And he clasps you on the shoulder and walks away.
What were you thinking, Matthew?
I just hope it doesn't turn into one of those fucking beasts.
Jack's like, well, if he stops showing up, that's gonna happen.
The chat wanted combat, better make another monster. They call them a no-show beast. No, I'm kidding.
Show beast.
It's like a black pudding creature, but it has actually form.
You guys actually might need a black pudding soon.
Oh, goody!
We all want that.
Just remember I said that because it's going to come up later.
The black pudding comes into
I pulled him aside for a minute, though.
Who? Me? Oh, okay.
Bit of information I should share with you, and just you.
Mm-hmm.
The only way to get out of the contract is for either parties to die.
Okay.
Or for the term to come up.
Or the terms.
Or, remember, there's also the appendage where if both parties agree to make an amendment to the contract could be ended through on a mutual agreement.
Right. So, we'll just share that bit of information.
Great. Sounds like a blast.
Right. You don't care.
I find this agreement actually good. I know it's probably actually really bad, but I find it pretty good. Because anything from his experiments affecting us adversely.
Alright.
It's now time for breakfast. Puck is serving breakfast to the village. And you see the people from, I shouldn't say Malachi anymore, Tajin's Tower come over.
It's good to see that our relations hasn't changed with them after Alan's little outburst.
They bring food over, as usual. It looks like a different cast this time than usual, though. There's
Twee's not there is probably the biggest thing.
Yeah, Twee usually leads the group in. This time there is a let me think. This is important. This time there is a man who is very tall. And he's not as tall as Tajant. So where's the town stuff? Alright. He's getting angry you guys are not dungeoneering.
Don't worry, it's gonna get there. It's definitely getting there.
So this man here is very tall. He's probably about 6'3". And he has long black hair that's tied down to about his mid-back. And is wearing what looks to be servant's clothing. He has his sleeves up halfway of his arms. And he looks kind of muscular. He could probably rival you. He's a very large guy. And he has a very grim look on his face. Behind him are two nymphs that you guys recognize that come very often and kind of enjoy talking to people. And there are about 7 people that look like they're Twee's race. In fact, they look very similar to Twee. You also note that they did not bring any meat today. They usually bring a little bit of dried jerky, meat, or sweetened meats. They brought nothing like that. They only brought a bit of cheese and breads.
Unfortunate, but not going to complain.
Mm-hmm. That's out of the norm for them.
I just look over the middle between these people. It's like,
A very tall man walks up and he says, "I will be Twee's replacement should things not work out for her. My name is Telegram."
Let's see. Name. Telegram. Tall and strong.
not used to looking up at people.
How short are... You're short, you're a dwarf. Half dwarf. So...
He's like, no, I mean in the figurative sense. This guy's hot.
I just.
If you want to, you can roll a knowledge engineering check to see, or knowledge nature check to see what if you know what his race is.
Let's see. I think I have...
That is a
nature.
13.
13.
That's a total of 14.
I don't have knowledge engineering.
14.
13 and 14.
I said knowledge nature, actually.
I don't have that either.
Okay. You can roll base intelligence if you want to.
Nope.
Okay. That's a big
Did I add
no-no.
bardic
That's a
knowledge
5.
to that too, or no?
So if you got above a 13, did you guys both make 13 or
Yeah,
no?
he made 13. I was above 13.
Okay, so he's a half giant.
Oh. Sweetness.
A rather short one, but a half giant. You can tell by the way his shoulders are shaped. And he basically says that he'd be the replacement for Twee. He doesn't say pleasure working with you, doesn't extend his hand or anything else like that. He goes, here's the food we're required to bring you. He goes, our people will be back in 20 minutes.
Right.
Pleasure of doing business.
He nods. He goes, I'm sure. Thank you.
I just look at Matthew.
I think I prefer Twee.
He goes, I'm sure
Well,
you'll find to
I
prefer
didn't
me
mean to
over
say
the two
that
of them.
over him. I didn't mean to say that in front of him.
He smiles.
I thought he walked off because...
No,
No?
he's standing there right in front of you without doing anything.
He smiles a dirty smile.
Kind of rude, but okay.
I'd say it's not rude. Well, I said it was rude, but he's more straightforward, I'd say.
I just go get breakfast and sit down at the orchard by myself.
He nods as he watches her walk off, and he goes, I'm glad you understand. Should time come, Victoria will also be disposed of, and I should be the only correspondent working with you. We'll see. He walks off to the village gate and stands there.
I'm thinking to myself, I wouldn't mind that one being gone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone likes Victoria. You guys eat breakfast. You eat alone.
I just go sit at a table and eat.
Okay.
I sit with my family.
I'm
The
sure you're
broken
gonna
fingered
help. Are
sister.
you gonna help Sura eat?
Yes, obviously.
Okay. Sura is enjoying a piece of bread. She goes, I can actually hold this myself. She holds it between her palms and smiles. She goes, this toast is good. Oh, cheese. The other two eat just fine. Gold tells you that he's going to be working with the Smiths. He's accepted a job there. He said that they don't pay any people in this village. But he said, at least that way we can stay.
That might change soon. She mumbles.
He frowns and nods. He goes, good. If it doesn't, we might want to move. I mean, if I can get some... He leans in and says, if I can get some skills here, then maybe we can move somewhere else afterwards.
Maybe.
Good place to learn, though. Boric seems really smart. Kelia says, and I'm going to be knitting.
I can't believe nobody here likes our socialist system. It's socialism. Doesn't everybody like socialism?
Some people might like socialism. There's capitalism next door, though, that pays money. I mean, the socialism here just isn't thriving. If it was thriving socialism, maybe they'd prefer it. You know? Also, you're a socialist with, like, 2 jobs, and you're socialist with assigned jobs.
Which we just need to switch to, a generalist economic socialism. But
Yeah, you could change your socialism. Right now, you're absolutism.
Yeah.
So,
we'll
breakfast
see how
goes
you-
quickly.
Yeah.
After breakfast, you guys make your announcement. Do you guys want to do that now?
Yeah. I'm not going to be telling everybody this is. Because I'm not a public speaker, that's for sure.
I pretty much tell them the generalist gist without all the hard details.
Okay, so just tell me a list of what you say.
Alright, that, as everyone can see, our proud hunter has returned. A good haul has came back.
You're supposed to finish on that. Never mind, don't worry about it.
The farmer / hunter was really a member of Foreign Kingdom, sent out to take down the Sage Lord because of a past few crimes that the Sage Lord had committed.
What are you doing, Matthew? No! Don't mention that!
Are you going to say that in the middle of the town square?
No!
Then you
But
can
I'm just like...
Okay.
God!
But
Why?
that isn't really much of our problem because that's a foreign affair.
What did he do?
The
Ask Victoria, says Brahm. Continue, he says.
Anyway, but
Our leader.
yeah, onto that. Moving on. It seems the sickness that our leader has progressed to a weird stage. He seems to have disappeared. We don't. The scouts don't know where he disappeared to. So.
There's some hushed whispering. Does anyone want to make listen or perception checks?
I made a total of 24.
Another 13.
Okay. You don't hear any direct dissent.
24.
Okay. Immediate things you hear are at least we're being told something. What's gonna happen now? And you hear, oh God, what does that mean? In that order. And those are different people throughout the crowd. You can't pinpoint who. Wait, who got above 20? Okay. So the what did I say again in order? At least they're telling us something was one of the older men in the village. I think he's a farmer, and what does that mean came from a little kid, and then the what's going to happen now was that kid's mother. Okay, continue.
Anyway,
I understand there will be concern about this. We are going to attempt to find him and hope that he is in good condition and attempt to heal him of whatever may be the problem that he's facing. Nothing will change much in the village in terms of how things run day to day. We hope to alleviate the problems that I've recently heard about that have come up in our village, and we are trying to make things
make things better in that terms of keeping you informed?
Of course, nothing would change. Well, that's good, and shit gets stuffed. Are 3 things you hear.
Shit gets stuffed?
Yeah, shit gets stuffed. Oh, this old man, what's his name? Old man Shepherd's. He's drunk.
What's new? Addressing the issue on the fact that all of our paper and Old Man Shepherd's supply has disappeared. That has to do with a dragon that is living within the lands.
So that was the whoosh,
Yeah.
says somebody. Yeah.
Not quite happy myself on that. I don't really want. We're gonna have to get to that as soon as we can, but.
Drunk at breakfast, Old Man Shepherd is a legend.
But.
I love chat. Sometimes chat beats on me though.
Also note that those who are venturing out into the forest, I advise we stay back because there have been kobold sightings.
And gnolls.
I believe it's towards the south of us, towards the plains, a tribe of, I believe nomadic gnolls have appeared. We don't know their intentions, but it's best to steer clear.
Chat knows I'm a masochist. Thanks, chat.
If we could possibly trade with them and be on friendly terms, that'd be great. But if not, then yes, be safe. Best not poke a bear while it's sleeping.
And where are we supposed to gather?
Well, that I believe Sir Brune had an option to.
We have a day off. Says a kid.
Do
we have a day off?
Switch to an economic gold system, to where we trade our goods for gold.
Well, not gold, says Brahm. He raises his hand. He steps up and opens his hand. He goes, I acquired a few to show the council here, but here you go. He hands 3 small pieces of wood to you. It looks like someone took a hard press and like a wench press and put a stamped press into these pieces of impressionable wood to mint them into coins and then cut them out of the wood.
So is this like a prototype then? Or
He goes, no, these are the coins that the surrounding villages are using. They call them frontiers. We don't have any government uniting all these villages around here, but they're recognized by everybody in the area.
Okay.
He goes, they're cheap enough to mint, and the minting company gets paid a certain tax out of the goods, enough to run itself and feed the people working there, etc. Kind of like how we run this village. The surrounding villages pay those minters, and then those minters are living separate from everyone else. They are a village like us, very small, and they just do the minting. Everyone else pays them, and that way we can pay each other. He steps down.
Okay.
Certainly something to look into. Probably something we'll bring up to our next meeting and talk in an actual thorough manner. But I think it's a reasonable idea.
I do. I do too as well. I mean, it is a currency. It'll make trade a little bit easier.
He goes, also, I hear they have a druid there that does the magic to seal it, make sure that no one can fake the currency.
I just do a wisdom to back on.
He critically fumbled.
That one.
He critically fumbled.
Notice.
You can't remember what a druid is.
No, not what a druid is. But
I'm kidding you.
specific location where he
5.
was located, but
On what?
Wisdom.
He just said that there's a minter in the area. He didn't say where the minters live.
no, I meant the specific druid that Tajin pointed out to us with the map.
Oh, well, that would be on the map that you're holding in your backpack somewhere.
Well, then I just
You're gonna pull out the kobold map for everybody.
no.
This is a piece of kobold flesh. Ah! Everyone freaks out and runs. Oh God! Actually, do it. Kidding.
And yeah.
I believe.
If anyone else would like to chime in with.
Fuck you. You know I take that into account, Mr. Pazu. Of course I take inflation into account.
If anyone else would like to add into that.
I have international trade tables, okay? In different currencies. You think I wouldn't... Shame. Shame upon you. He says, that sounds like a nice town to take over, seeing as they can just print money and inflation will never happen in Jack's campaign. Even though now he says it will, possibly just to spite me.
But you just said that the druid makes sure that there's no way to duplicate these coins.
No, that's to verify no one can duplicate it. They print money in exchange for goods. And they're saying, yeah, well, that would cause inflation. Obviously, it does. But it's a verified amount that's agreed upon by the local authorities. Does that make sense? Just think of it as everyone who's participating in the currency is working under a very limited federacy. Like a trade coalition. So it's agreed upon how much money they mint. They're basically a bank.
Yeah.
Like a federal bank reserve. Yeah, so it's basically Bitcoin, yeah. Only no encryption's happening, but...
And you can use it, actually.
You can use Bitcoin more than you can use real money.
Really? How often have you gone to Walmart and said, hey, I got 200,000 Bitcoins. Can I buy anything here?
How often have you ever spent money without using your social security number as your basis for doing it?
Do I use...
Ouch.
I'm sorry. You're part of the U.S. currency because you have a number on your head when you were a baby. I'm sorry. But if you use Bitcoin, you're purchasing outside of your government. You don't have to use Bitcoin as a U.S. citizen.
I just don't see the practicality of Bitcoin.
Well, you never tried to buy slaves off the internet. Kidding. Disclaimer, I've never fucking done that. Never will.
Yeah, nobody believes that. As soon as somebody mentions, I'm a furry, and then says, no, I'm not. And then they're just instantly a furry forever.
Projecting.
Thank you for poking at me.
He doesn't... It's not hentai, it's art.
Oh, it's hentai most of the time.
Let's not. Anyway, Anyway, I did actually change our stream to mature church content for this very fucking reason. And because I say fuck a lot. So...
Not child safe, everybody.
There's a banana in this room.
Never bring up bananas again after what you did with that one character. I'll fucking kill you, dude.
That was a one-time event.
That was a one-time thing, I swear.
You bring this up every day, Jerry. Not you, Jerry, in the chat, Jerry. That was just one of those generic name jokes. Anyway, so can we fucking
move on? Yes. As I pointed out, if anyone else would like to chime in and add, because.
All right.
Now we come to our Q&A section of this meeting.
Bianca says we should also add that the hunters brought back 2 weeks of food, so we've extended our starvation period by quite a significant amount. Everyone's like pretty happy when they hear that. You hear a woo, woo hoo. She goes, with that, we should be able to preserve it after sectioning off some of it to trade. If we convert some of it to trade, we can probably get enough grain to last another month total. If we use the currency, she says. But the council will talk about that later. She goes, I would like to remind everyone that if we use this currency, that means we have to accept the terms of using it, and we don't know what that is yet. So we'll have to talk with Brahm and the others about what that means. But there are other pressing matters right now. So, everyone get back to work. Everyone disperses.
Have a great day.
That was like an hour off work, says a kid. And his dad cuffs him on the back of the head.
Yeah, that just means an hour more time you don't get to sleep.
It's sleeping pills nowadays.
Jerry gets in after the Bitcoin conversation and is like, "What?" He's like, "What did I just walk into?" Because he sees the Bitcoin stuff in the chat, but he didn't hear it. I don't think. Could kill some kobolds now. They say.
Yeah, I was actually gonna talk to Matthew, but like, I think now's the time we should. I want to pull Matthew to the side and be like, I would like to focus on working with the thing with Twee immediately.
Yeah,
we
it's
do
about
have
2
a life
p.m. right
date.
now, by the way.
We do have a life debt to Twee to deal with.
No. Well, technically I do, but...
Technically, we both do.
Everyone who asked her to get out of the sand pit does.
Which was me, Matthew, and
Tristan.
I think... Not Tristan.
Actually, for tabletop.
Oh, yeah,
I
we could
was
bring him
actually
along,
gonna
too.
go fix the situation.
You have to tell Tristan about the demon daggers and get him to accept
yeah.
to bring one.
Yeah, I was just gonna go fix the whole situation with the food and, Twee, but...
If I
Murder
do it,
everything.
if I do it, maybe they can give me a favor.
And that's why I was gonna make an...
If you let her die, then the debt goes away, though, says Mr. Pazu.
That's not how the life debt works. Because this was outside the contract in the first place.
It's outside the contract, so it's not a magical binding debt.
Oh.
You can just let her die. She doesn't ask you to do anything, remember?
Yeah, but I don't want her to die.
I know, they're just pointing that out.
And
I mean, I saw her naked, so...
Please, don't. Oh, don't be creepy about Twee.
By the way, hold on. Roll the hit.
That was more about her mouth.
You don't even know I saw her.
That was more about her upstairs
You told
mouth.
me.
Yeah, but that was like, what?
Yeah, you already
5
hit him
days
like
ago?
you already hit him like a week ago.
No, I didn't.
Why are you bringing it up now?
Yeah!
He didn't say this in game.
No!
She asked me to do something about it.
Wait, she knew I saw her?
Oh yeah, she saw you, and then told her.
Yeah, rolling to hit.
You're rolling to hit me, huh?
Oh
Yeah.
my fucking god! Roll initiative, both of you.
Can I roll a shot?
4
7.
and 2.
3.
Okay, you get to hit him first. Yeah, roll initiative.
This would be more like a surprise round for Matthew.
12.
Yeah, I do have that.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you get surprised round, then it's you, then you, then you.
What, this is now a combat situation? I'm gonna be fighting them? It's like, what the hell? What happened?
Fucking chat asked for combat. We're giving it to him.
Yeah.
plus strength.
rolled
That's 4. I just deck you.
You did not hit me. You need to roll to hit me first.
Roll to hit.
My steel cards.
That hits me.
20. Yeah, no.
Because I got an AC of...
I do no damage.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
You just went like...
You feel a red smack on the side of your face.
What the hell was that for?
That's
She saw, by the way, that was for Twee. She saw you. Don't do it again.
I didn't do anything on purpose. I heard noise. I went to investigate. What the hell is the problem with everybody? Gods! I walk off. You see somebody by accident. And then suddenly it's a problem.
You turn around and Alice is right there, and she goes, puts her hand up to her mouth, and then walks away.
Alice is the little angel girl.
The Dalkin.
The head tailor.
Oh. I didn't say exactly what happened. Just said, see somebody by accident once, and then you just have a big problem out
You
of it.
saw her, you bastard. Slap. You see someone once, and blah, 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 blah. They could be taken one of, like, 3 ways.
I know.
All of them don't sound good.
Anyway, I'm going back into the hall to see if there's an extra.
Oh, weak. PvP is boring. Go kill some fucking monsters. The slap MVP. PvP time rolls. I slap that bitch so hard. I'm gonna slap him back. Slap fight. 30 rounds of slapping. Okay, end of session, guys.
No damage. I go in and see if there's an extra. piece
Mr.
of armor
Pazu's
in
on
the
rage
bag.
tonight right now. He's like, weak. Anyway, what?
I go in to see if there's an extra piece of armor in the bag that was handed out.
Oh, there were.
You said there was a total of 12.
Yep, and there's 7 people, including Tristan, in the scout force, meaning there should be 5 left for you guys.
Right.
Let's see here.
You're a half dwarf?
Yeah.
What's your weight?
My weight is a 120.
It'll fit you.
Yeah, I'm thick.
Yeah, but it'll still. 120 pounds?
Yeah, 120 pounds.
That's still pretty light for a dwarf, even.
Tall, skinny.
I'm just
but
saying you're
yeah.
skinny. You'll fit you, is what I'm saying. If you were like a thick dwarf, it wouldn't fit you very well. It'll fit you, is what I'm saying.
Right.
It'll fit you guys as well.
Alright. What armors are...
Oh, she's a monk, so she doesn't really
Yeah,
need
she doesn't wear armor.
It's leather scale, which should be the equivalent of a chain shirt.
Oh, I thought that would be stud leather, so I can't wear that, I don't think.
It's leather scale, so it has its chainmail with leather scales over the top of it.
Yeah, it's...
Can I see
light
the
armor.
player's handbook, Colin?
Yes. You can wear light armor.
It's a chain shirt.
Chain shirt's a light armor?
I don't know. I told you it's a chain shirt. Did you get your tea?
Yeah, that's cooling down.
Okay, good. Someone has to be the heckler that helps get shit done in chat. I'm the only one in chat doing it. Unless someone else wants to chime in, because I love the bloodlusty company. I want to see Matt murder Tyler, says Alucard.
Well, I was going to, sacrifice myself to save Tweed, but...
2 timeless friends turn to murder over seeing a chompy lolly naked in the forest. It was to reveal that she has, fucking Braca from Mortal Kombat for teeth, not to show that she has small tits and is tiny. But is an adult.
So legal.
Still legal, says Colin. Fuck off.
Okay. There are people who have, midget fetish.
I don't want to hear about the midget fetish.
So, chain shirt, +4, +4.
Wait,
I learned about that from Filthy Frank.
I forgot to take my turn.
Oh yeah, your turn in combat.
I'm gonna smack him.
No,
Why are you smacking
I'm just
me?
kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't worry. I was actually just kidding.
You get smacked by a lifeless hand across the back of your thigh. You turn around, it's the little girl with broken hands.
Oh my god.
Fuck you! Slapping you with her broken fingers.
You're hurting yourself more than you're hurting me.
No,
Stop it.
It'd be funny if the broken fingers girls then we got a job knitting.
Oh my god. That would be terrible.
No, she's actually, her job right now is to push the pedal on the spindle wheel for someone else. So they can spindle thread. Because your feet are not fucked up.
Not for long.
Oh, I got it right here. I actually side packed that in case I ever need it. Then I forgot to open up the arms and equipment guide. It's 3.5 material, but I actually have it right here. Because I was like, oh, I'm just going to keep this on hand just in case. Here's the stats for leather scale.
So what were we even doing before this conversation got started?
Well, we got done addressing everything, so...
Finally, I'm not that easy to hit now.
Leather scale is light armor.
Yep.
Has a +3 armor bonus.
Oh, it has a +3? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's...
+6 max dex. -2 armor check. Does anyone have arcane spell failure?
No.
You can still move your fastest speed. And its weight is 20 pounds. You can't do the math later if the fucking murderer needs to get done. Do the math later. Just get some murdering done.
Let's do that then.
Can't you not do the murdering without doing the math in this goddamn game?
Not time.
It's murder math. We have to,
Math by murder.
Yes. The only thing missing is heavy metal.
Murder each other or kill something good. says Alucard.
Let's go kill something good.
Yeah. Let's go.
So you guys gonna hunt the dragon, or look for the kobolds, or gonna go and talk to the gnolls?
Let's go kobolds.
I think kobolds is probably the first thing we want to look at.
Okay, which squad of 20 are you guys gonna go with?
Should go after the closest.
Yeah, I would say the closest one, which is probably this guy right here.
That's not far enough,
I thought that's the closest.
yeah.
No, that's dragon sighting.
Okay, clear those off the board.
The dragon sightings.
Dragon sightings off the board or
Everything.
everything?
We're gonna get that grid out. You guys are going into combat, I assume.
Yeah.
Lay that on the couch. Oh, the fucking mic.
What?
The map touched it. I wonder how much boof they got out of that.
Oh boy.
And no, I don't feel like pulling out the minis today.
I didn't bring the minis in the first place, so.
No, I didn't feel like pulling out mine.
Oh. Let's see here.
Tea time.
It's time to bring out the sound effects.
The sound effects.
Let's see here.
Okay, how about this?
Screen. Oh, I gotta put on.
It's for him.
I'm not bringing you a whole cup over to the damn table. That's just asking for disaster.
Yeah, nope.
Wait, what?
Not the whole shit we have out.
That would be really bad.
Here, let me pour.
Choose the color, guys.
Hot of coffee down your throat.
I will take green because I am orc.
I'm yellow because, well, I'm sad.
What? That shouldn't be me. Blue is bad.
All right, that's short-lived.
No, I'm yellow because it involves me being, you know, past story that I'm not gonna get into. So.
I'm yellow, be da dee da ba da 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 dee da. I pissed my pants in first grade. Da dee ba dee ba da. Well, I don't know. That was your yellow story. Just
No.
joking you.
It has something to do with my past. You know.
My past lives. I'm kidding you, man. I was trying to brush over it.
That's right. I can't even play this one.
Someone help me stand all these up.
Are we bringing Tristan or?
We're dead.
No, because we'd have to explain the whole dagger thing, and I don't want to.
You're not gonna bring Tristan? Tristan actually does ask you guys where you're going.
Deal with the kobold situation. At least one of them.
All right. Hey guys. He calls over the rest of the scouts that are up. The other 3 that are up during the day.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, "Okay, we're dealing with the scouts. Everybody, get your armor on."
Hold on a minute. We don't need everybody. We need to make sure that this town is secured still, because we're not sure about other things that may be coming this way.
Right. We'll wake the what night shift. He says.
They have worked the night. We need people who are up and ready, which is you guys. You are our line defenses.
Yes, and I also.
We need fresh eyes out there, not eyes drowsy with the sands of sleep.
Okay. The simple fact that we don't know
There's
their
one guy
numbers.
really far on.
Yes, I know you're concerned that fact that you want to keep them safe. But safe doesn't get them training.
21. There we go.
All right.
We stream every Saturday from 5 to 9. When we can. Okay.
And tonight I will take double duty.
Very well.
I just addressed my scouts the simple fact that let them know that this isn't training anymore, boys. This is live combat. Note that I don't have many healing spells on me.
So don't fucking die out there.
Use your heads. Use what you know.
Are you bringing any of the scouts along?
They said they want to come. I'm not going to deny them more training.
Okay.
You're bringing all of them with us?
No, just the day scouts.
That's
Tristan and 3 others who are weak. Okay, here are the day scouts. Let me look. Hey Stream, can you tell me if you can tell the difference between the 3 players? Well, they can because of size. And this 3 day scouts.
Interesting. Yep.
Actually, let's do this.
That's here. Feats, special abilities. I have Freeman can't dodge. Let's see, orc blood. Intimidating, +2 to intimidation checks. Rage. So let's look at my rage right now.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll keep them blue because you're blue, right?
No, I'm yellow. Or if it helps, I can just switch to blue.
No. It's perfect. Yellow squad. Tristan, is that one? 3 day scouts of the small yellows. They don't look like the other players. There we go.
Seems
Okay.
appropriate.
AC 14.
Okay. I need to know your marching order. Assuming you're going this way, towards the camera.
I imagine Matthew would be leading the way because Matthew knows where we're going.
Just put yourself in any formation you want. Doesn't have to be any size.
Think that'll work, Matthew?
Right. Spear and a boar line.
What's this one? This is nobody now, is it? Or, yeah.
Okay. These discs are trees. They occupy 4 squares. You can move through trees, but you cannot end a turn in a tree unless you have climbed it. Does that make sense?
Alright.
Why so?
I need to see how much my extra movement is.
What race are you?
No, I'm a monk.
You're a monk. At 5th level, I'm not sure. I'm imagining you got 10.
And base
Bonus.
I just want to make sure.
Base 40 or base 50.
I just want to make sure I don't want to miss.
Alright. And let them know that, eyes sharp, feet quiet.
Should we do move silent or something? Wait, is move silent in this? Or is it just stuff?
It's stealth.
Cool.
They decided to make it easier.
They shortened into stealth and shortened into to condense things.
Extra movement. I have 10 feet. Next level of 20. Put this right here for all of us.
I should have contacted Victoria to see if she would have liked to add anything, but
This token is hard. So whichever one dies first, I'm going to take that token out and replace it with one of the others. Because it's harder to see. Okay, so everyone roll stealth checks. Actually, roll perception checks.
God, this dice hates me on this table. I swear your
You're
table.
green.
That's 21.
Yeah, I'm green.
She's blue, and you're
Yellow.
yellow. Okay.
I got a 10 on my perception.
10,
24.
24, and 21. Okay. You're able to successfully notice the kobolds before you get into the range in which you couldn't sneak. Because I was hoping you'd fail your perception checks and then fucking stumble into the kobolds. So now you do see a giant encampment of kobolds. No net ones.
Close. God, with a 2.
He's taking a piss. Roll your initiatives.
You do have your shield with you, right?
Yeah. 5.
9.
Okay. Roll initiative, Colin. Can we put this somewhere?
6.
So for Colin, we have 6.
9.
I'm just. It's like I'm rolling all these low numbers on here. That,
Yes. Yes.
I bet when I'm in I might be doing okay in
And the
combat. But it's
scouts
just.
are probably...
Right, scouts.
I better not get
Hold on, let me get the kobolds written down first.
Base type bonus +5. Ah.
Okay. Tristan,
Oh god.
scouts.
That's a nice team.
Okay. You guys roll stealth checks yet?
Alright, so that's not gonna be horrible.
16.
+3.
Stealth
Plus
is
3.
fast-paced.
Okay, you need to beat 19.
Fuck.
No, I didn't beat that. I got an 11.
I got 19.
Okay.
11.
You guys are spotted. You get no surprise round. Initiative will take the order in which you rolled. The initiative order starts with Tristan at 20. And then it goes down to the red kobolds at 18. Then it'll go to the scouts at 17. Don't fucking blame me. I rolled right here. I'm sorry, guys. I do get to laugh about it, though. After that, who's next after 17? I believe the black kobold rolled 13. And then from there we got Matt at 9. Colin at 6. And Tyler at 5.
What the orange kobolds?
They're red kobolds too. I just didn't have enough red tokens.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the black kobold isn't actually black. He's the same color as everyone else, but he is wearing better armor, and he actually looks about the size of a lizard man. And he has a big shaman stick.
Uh-oh.
Yep, and he on his head is a cow skull. Actually, it would be a ram skull. First initiative is Tristan. He holds his action and looks towards the scout leader. Red kobolds. They hold action and wait for the black kobold. But they ready their weapons. Scouts. Ready action and wait for the scout leader. Black kobold says something in Draconic.
Do not speak Draconic.
No one does. Alright. All of the kobolds understand, and their ready to action takes place. They begin to move.
Yes, come. I just imagine if we had one spellcaster. Fireball!
That'd be
Excuse me. Yes. Getting to
Let's
groups.
see, what spells do I have?
You know what spell I have, Matthew? Cleave. But I can only do one additional target. I think, isn't it? I wrote it down, I'm sure of it.
Yeah. Okay. This guy's on this square. Okay. Oh, he can't end his turn in that square because he's not in
Yeah.
the tree. Okay. They all enter. It looks like they're still trying to struggle into phalanx formation. And instead of it being a porcupine formation where they spread their spears, it looks like they have them all forward. The back line starts swinging slings like this, and they hear. Okay. The ones with the spears stop, and the slings fire. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 14. I'm going to roll them in groups of
2 on
5,
each.
5, 4. So I'm going to roll 3 times.
Okay.
First to hit, +1. This is 6 against armor class. So the first volley misses. Okay, +1 is 15. Armor classes.
19.
14.
15.
Okay, you said 19?
Yeah. Plus what's the attack?
15.
14. Okay, so you get a hit. And you get hit.
Yep.
What about the scouts?
Wait. I've hired 15.
Hold on.
Yeah, I've hired.
So 6 doesn't hit. Against scouts,
Yeah.
what was the armor for the... It was +3?
Yeah,
okay.
+3. I imagine they get hit because I wouldn't see them having a dex above a +2.
Yeah, no, they do. They only have a...
No, it's 17.
Tristan has a 15. The scouts have a 14. RK has...
Yeah, it's 17.
Yeah, you have a good one because you're a monk.
Yeah, 17.
So, yeah, close the book. If you're don't leave the because the binding, you know. If you let it rest like that, just keep your hand underneath the cover. Okay. Sorry. Booked. You get to learn from this stream. Okay, so then the last group. 18 to hits for 4 of them.
That hits.
I'm gonna spend. I don't want to take damage in the first. I'm gonna spend a key point, so I get +2.
Does that take an action to do so? Please
It's a
read.
swift action.
You can't do a swift action off your turn.
You can't.
You can only do a reaction off your turn, or an instant. Like not instant action, swift action, all that's on your turn.
Oh, okay.
But if you had like an attack opportunity, you could use your swift action.
Okay.
You
So-
have 19 AC anyway.
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
No,
It-
it's 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, but unfortunately, on your turn you can do that, and that's like taking a stance. Right now, you're just getting
Okay.
shot because you're like shit. They got initiative on you. See what I'm saying? So that's 4 from the last volley, and then who got hit by the first volley?
I did. And Matthew.
And everyone got hit by the
Yeah.
the last one there, 18.
Mhm.
So that's 4 for everybody, and then you and Matthew both took an additional 5.
Yep.
4?
What?
Is that 4?
Well, not I haven't rolled damage yet.
Yeah, he hasn't.
Okay. Thanks.
I'm gonna be nice and just roll d4 for this things. So all those are 3. And I'll divide that by half. So let's see, 3, 3 times 9 is 27 divided by half for the two of you guys.
Divide 27 by half. That's 1. That's
Round down, of course.
That'd be about 13 damage right on the first hit.
Yeah, you guys got hit by sling volleys. You're bulleted down.
That's...
The scouts...
The scouts didn't take damage from that one either?
No, the scouts are dead. This one and this one.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you attacked the whole group. Don't be happy about this, fucker. Don't rub my belly either. Fuck off. Okay, how much health do you guys have left?
After take 13, I have 25 left.
I have 11 health.
Did you roll damage for the second one? That everyone took? Or I thought you just rolled.
They
Yeah.
So theirs was times 9.
Yeah.
You only took 4 hits.
Okay.
So 3 times 4 is 12. Divided by half is 6 for you.
Could I have a sheet of paper? Just a quick sheet.
Like, can I have a quick sheet of paper to write my obituary? Matt's like, I knew this a week ahead of... This is why Matt showed up to my house. I feel like a fucking dick. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this otherwise.
24.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I'll be nicer. Every hit with the slings is 1 damage. So instead of it being 3, let's see, 1 times 9 is 9 divided by 2. You both take 4 damage. And you take 4 damage.
So the scouts aren't dead.
Yeah, no, the scouts are back.
They come back.
Wait. Hold on. I need to do the math here. You guys both took 4?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. One of the scouts gets pelted down in the back. Let's continue. After Black is Matt.
Alright. Rolling to... Is it possible for me to be able to shoot him from there? The black one.
No, I don't think so.
He would get 95% cover. Meaning after you rolled it, like, I just have to roll percentile 95 and below you hit something else. Which I'd then probably roll a dice to see which of those 5 kobolds you hit instead. But that's only if we roll a hit. A miss would be presumed to go off into the area. Not hit any kobolds.
No, I guess I just shoot the one here.
The one in front.
Yep.
You start picking them off till you get back to the black one.
Oh yeah.
Picking one off next to after another.
18 to hit.
You're shooting with a ranged weapon?
Yep.
You hit.
That's plus dex, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is 7 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
7 damage against the first one?
Yep.
Okay, he dies.
Just remove
Sorry.
it. Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna get rid of that token because it's hard to see. It looks like a tiny tree. Okay.
Oh boy, here we go.
Here we go! Woo!
Mm-hmm. After Matt, Colin.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. Can we move diagonally in this version? I'm not sure.
Yep, it just takes 2. Goes so you move diagonally going 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's 20, 25, 30.
Yep, just remember 6 squares, man.
Yeah.
That's a perfect choke point.
Yep.
Okay.
Colin knows his shit.
I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
That is 15 plus 8, so I'm assuming I hit.
15 plus 8 against who? Him?
A cold, yeah.
15 plus 8 against Red Kobold, you hit him.
Okay, yeah.
I'd be
Sorry,
hard pressed to believe these kobolds.
There's a
would have higher
special
than
effect when the
23.
kobolds are standing in a phalanx line. They have a team feat.
Oh yeah.
They get a bonus to their AC.
Was it the D8?
If you guys want to know, their AC is usually 13, but it's an 18 when they're standing in a line.
Oh.
That one's exposed because he's on the corner.
Sorry,
I'm gonna have a hard time getting through the AC probably.
I wrote it down. I just want to make sure.
I have to roll a 10 or higher in order to beat it.
Question. Unseen servant can't be used.
They'd have to inspect the bullets to know that, Pazu.
Okay. I have. Yeah, it's a D8, sorry. Just want to make sure.
Unseen servant cannot be used in combat.
No, it's not a combat spell.
Okay.
Unseen Servant just picks up things and moves things,
It's 5
really.
damage.
Oh, well,
That's our minimum.
Hmm?
5 damage. is
my
our
thing
minimum.
was, sneak around and crush the shaman's neck.
Can we squeeze the table?
Yeah. I tried to do it multiple times.
There we go. Good, the fountain didn't fall over. Just looked over and like, fuck.
Flooshy, flooshy, splash, splash.
Alright, so Colin does 5 damage to a kobold, punching it in the face.
Wait, you
Or
didn't
kicks
use,
it.
It's
what,
a
flurry of blows?
4
or-
round action.
Oh.
5 damage, killed it.
Just goad them into that. Come on.
Next turn. It is Tyler.
Yay!
Just try to remember who's in front of you so that we can keep this going faster.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna go right here. I don't want to get in too deep into that flurry mess.
Okay, these two will get their phalanx bonus for being next to each
Yep.
other.
Alright, my first attack, my one attack. see if
Only
I-
versus 18.
God! I don't hit.
Would you like
Okay,
to roll
13.
upon my thing so it doesn't go bouncy bouncy?
I don't think it's gonna help at all. I'm gonna have this horrible nightmare where it's just I'm gonna be rolling horribly.
You can always
All
borrow
night.
one of my dice. they're
No,
always
this
lucky.
die works great. It's just that your table doesn't.
My table is player hell.
It is for me. It just seems like it rolls horribly.
Enchanted by the tears of players for years.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's rolled a 1 on it.
It's sorry guys. It's my aura of bad DMing.
When I roll-
Players within 30 feet of Jack always.
I feel like
when
I
roll on
should have
paper,
just
it's
hit it.
fine, but when I roll on this, I just rolled a 1 when I rolled on this. I've never rolled a 1 yet.
the table of player tears.
It's been my tears forever. I can't wait to see this next attack of 3 kobolds, if not 4, attacking.
Azu,
me.
they do
Not
actually
3.
they actually do have it. I'm not telling the players that or not, but they do. And the table of hell, the players just don't know it yet. I think they know. Okay, so after Tyler's turn, you missed.
I yell at Matthew though. Tell your scouts to do something, damn it!
Okay,
Did the scouts do anything? And
at this point, they kind of like stopped looking around, and I'm just gonna have them take their turn at the end of the order.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah, you didn't say that
Yeah.
on your turn. So they're gonna move. Now that things have gone down, they decide to. They see that he's bottlenecking, and so Tristan goes like this to the other two, and he. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're gonna come around and support him so he doesn't get flanked.
This just keeps going.
I just see this and just. I taught my boys well.
Alright.
Tristan came along on like 2 fights. Okay, Tristan's turn. 1, 2, 3. He pulls his bow. +1 to hit.
Ah, nat 20.
Roll to confirm.
Conf-
Confirms with a +1 against a 13 armor class and shoots this one. what is a short bow? D6?
Yeah. Whereas
Okay,
a
long bow's a
is-
D8.
Yeah.
He does 2 damage. Half killing it.
Mortally wounding.
So this one's wounded. Right here.
Put it like on top or something.
Maybe I should get wound markers or something.
Like
Wait,
put it on top.
wait. Oh.
Sorry.
Sort of pull out a penny. Nope, that's a cone.
Okay. Red Kobold time.
It's gonna get minty here real quick. God, I love that noise. Vroom, vroom. We're all gay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. They wait. All right. Volley time.
I'm behind the tree.
This is the shield line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And do it in rolls of 3.
It'd be interesting at bonuses.
You guys get 50% cover.
These guys have full cover.
They have full cover. So 50% cover, meaning that if they hit you, you then roll a percent. So get your percent ready. Okay? Everyone get percents ready, except for
Me.
whoever's yellow, whoever's green.
Yep.
Red and
So
green is always
we're
100%.
okay. We don't need to roll percentiles. Well, we're not okay, but
You're not okay. Well, at least I'd lessen the damage because I'm not that big of a dick. I thought I was like, in my head, I was like, minimum D4. Minimum's just doing one. Or doing a D2. Having Matt fucking roll dice all night. Or roll coins for me. Okay, anyway. So I'm going to roll in groups of 3. So first 3, miss. Second 3, the plus
1.
plus 1 is 11. Last 3. All 3 miss.
There's like
Alright.
They're going and slinging at you, and they're picking off the trees, and a few of them are flying over the heads. After seeing a few of them die, they're kind of confused because this doesn't happen very often.
Alright.
A few of them died. 1 died. Oh, 2 have died so far.
Yeah, but it's been like 6 seconds.
Yeah.
None of you guys have died yet, except for the one kid.
Well, is he dead or down?
He's
Oh, he's dead. He got literally minced by bullets.
by rocks.
Dude, he was a 14-year-old kid with a spear. Tristan's the only one who's pretty much promising at this point. The other 2 haven't seen any combat. You haven't actually taken actions in game to give them training. Can you? What the fuck is going on with the table, guys?
It's
I
probably a rivet area.
No. Colin, go on that end. Very gently, Colin. Lift up.
this.
Just lift up a little bit. Okay. Now everyone. Wait. Look at that hole in that peg. It's not lined up. Okay. Now, Colin, lift up slightly. And everyone push together. Okay. And stop. We're good. We're good. Don't shake the table, bro.
I wasn't shaking. I was.
I thought
Test
within
shaking.
how's it?
Yes.
I thought within
But
the
test
10
shaking is like still with that fucking.
I thought within the 10 years of us being in the village, I've
Right.
had plenty of opportunity time.
But at the beginning of this, when we started at the end of the 10 years, and I said that they were just 14-year-olds. Right. It's okay. Learning experience. So, it's okay. More people will come to this village. We're going to do a time skip once you guys resolve all the issues.
It might take a while.
Don't worry. I actually decided to let the issues kind of sit for a bit. Don't worry about it. So, all 3 volleys missed. Shield line decides to continue to stay defensive. They seem very frustrated that their normal cave fighting tactics aren't working out in the open. Scout's turn.
2 boys.
You guys move these for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Okay.
Black kobold.
Or no black guy.
Yeah, unless they're doing something.
Oh yeah, Black Kobold. Thrakma her slete retter. Et kune fetter shatter.
It sounds like you're speaking Finnish.
Veleshoto. You see, hand me the Pathfinder book. Matt's face. Ah, fuck.
Inspiration spell.
It's a cleric level 7. Destruction spell. I'm kidding you.
We were current.
A cleric at that level would be like level 14 to cast that spell.
Not necessarily, but yeah.
I can tell that the black one's probably a good one to steal a soul from.
I got a knife on me.
I got a knife on me too. Matthew doesn't.
Seems like it's used up though with like the shimmer and all that happened. Like you.
I don't think it's used up because it's.
I mean, like it's full maybe.
No, it's a direct line.
Oh, it goes right to them.
It looks like it's a pretty easy to cast spell, but he's gonna extend the casting to do some kind of meta magic, it seems like.
So I can counter it if I need be.
Well, obviously he's casting. If you hurt him right now, then he's gonna not cast it. But what I'm saying is, it looks like a low-level spell, but he's obviously gonna be using a meta magic. Just saying so that when I do the spell, you're not like, it doesn't work that way. I mean, he's using a meta magic. He's casting a protection from arrow spell.
Alright. So,
Let's just go beat him in the face then.
Matt.
Get murdered.
Well, they take a long sword, so or one of the long swords.
Chat. Automod. Held a message for reason. Identify. Allow Will post it to chat. Mr. Pazu, did I hear kill the black guy? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to deny that from chat.
I'm gonna soul trap the black kobold. Because that's the only way you fill black soul gems.
Wow.
I know, right?
No.
Have you ever seen the Senile Scrolls?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Here's a deep think. Should I drop the deep think upon everyone?
Probably nobody will, but I don't know.
What? Can we just
Do this?
combat? It's fucking combat, guys.
First, like,
Alright.
This is gonna take a long time. There's a lot of kobolds, bro.
Yeah. Especially if I can't hit any of them and get a cleave.
hold on paper.
I just want to check cleave real quick.
Well,
I
I
did put
do
down.
that, and I guess I'll counter everything with Inspire Courage. With my song. So perform check. That is an 18 together. So I believe everyone gets a +2 to all their attacks and such.
Sweetness.
I'll ignore the metagame. I just told you it's protection against arrows. You stop firing arrows all of a sudden. But I'll ignore it. Continue.
Alright. And put my...
Characters the mask. You always like put giant fucking +2 right in your money area.
No, it's effects. That is effects. Right there.
+2 to attack. You need to stop pressing so damn hard.
Oh
like
my
a
god,
fool.
it's like you're a goddamn caveman carving into a painting. I need to make cave porn so I can jack it on the wall.
Wow.
Anyway.
Wow.
Oog had rock hole.
Yeah, you see his character sheet that he gave me. He's like, why don't you hold on to this character sheet and use it whenever you want to.
That's why I wanted to give it to you.
Looking at it, it's like gibberish and scratch marks.
I'm like, it looks like a kobold wrote this.
Oh my god, just shut
Anyway, I'll keep that up, and
All
I
right.
guess that's
He motions to his
Great.
dick with the
plus
+2.
2. That will help me a lot.
that counts as a full action or just standard.
I think that
That'll be in your class. That you just closed.
I think it's an action. But
Inspire Courage, I think, is a standard action. Or whatever. Inspire Courage, Inspire Greatness.
Sorcerer. Well, I skipped a lot. I'm gonna leave.
It actually might be a Swift. I'm not sure.
Druid.
Instead of thinking you're gonna die right away and making a new character, just read up on Bard in between sessions.
Yeah, bards are actually really good in Pathfinder. I think. I think they're a lot better than 3.5.
No, they're good. I don't know. They're about as good in respect to because everything's better in Pathfinder. Everything's stronger. Careful with that pencil of the. So fucking paranoid. I'm sorry. It's my babies. This one's one of my newest books. It's the first Pathfinder game we played with it. I used to just use PDFs. That one would be very fun. Just using my computer for all of this.
Inspire Courage right there. Plus 2 bonus.
+1.
No, it's a.
You guys are stressing me out.
We're
Putty's coming
5th level
back.
characters, right?
Yes, but I'm multi-classed.
Oh, you multi-class. Okay, so it's only a +1 to everybody.
Right.
All right, so everybody gets a +1.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is color
Morality
changing putty.
bonus.
It changes with heat. And because it was next to my computer fan, it was being heated yellow on one side. Because it was next to the fan. Oof. You hear that, guys?
No.
Yeah, my computer does not like streaming. Anyway.
Oh, I didn't think that was a fan. I thought that was either the ball thing.
Oh,
or
that was the fucking fountain. Good.
Yeah.
The fountain pump is not as loud as the
I was actually referring to your orb too, because your orb has a fan inside there.
That's true. Okay, I feel way better.
Everyone gets a +1 to their attacks.
Woohoo!
Good.
It's still better than what I had.
I'm glad that your cave painting of a 2 is now becoming a cave painting of a 1.
I'm gonna cape in your face. I swear to God.
You can get a chisel. You can break this.
All right, so
These marbles
after
in question.
Matthew, it's Colin, right?
Yes. I'll do a full. Well, it doesn't really matter because there's no one else around me. Yeah, I'm gonna use a key point.
Okay.
For a swift action.
Okay.
And give me +4 to my dodge bonus, pretty much.
Okay. For how many rounds?
1 round. One until my next turn.
Till his next turn.
I'm surprised you do that because you're the one who has cover. 75% of it.
Who cares?
Plus, see, I'm going to expel a key point right away.
Like, why don't you just fist one of them in the face?
That's
Like,
what I'm gonna do with this swift.
I know, but like, do you have any key point things that can like, I don't know, do area of effect attacks?
No, I don't.
No.
I know. That's why I just wanted to point out that no one is a wizard.
I like the
Oh,
key.
sorry, you're not an arcane monk.
Yeah, too bad you didn't bring Puck along with you.
Please, fuck. Pretty sure it was.
The fucking sorcerer that lives in the village.
We should have.
I'm sorry, I converted him over to a wizard when he became an NPC, so he doesn't have his spell book, remember?
Oh, yeah. Can't cast spells.
Yeah. Oh, he's a wizard now. Okay, guys. That sounds fine, Jack.
No, it doesn't.
Next session, all your paper's gone.
I thought it was started off as a sorcerer.
He did.
Yeah, and I decided when I said he's an NPC now, I'm gonna make him a wizard
Oh.
so that he can be Old Man Shepherd's apprentice properly.
Okay.
Something going on. There's a new noise.
It's the same noise. We're just not talking to talk. It just goes like that from time to time. It's rare.
Oh,
Sounds like a toilet.
it's a fountain. What can you say?
It's a cheap fountain you get at Walmart.
Fuck off. It's still a fountain.
18.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not cool, because I want one too.
I know, this one was out of stock for like 3 months.
18.
Kept on going back.
That hits.
18.
Yeah, you fucking hit him.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do your damage.
Do it.
The
Oh my god. I'm using a different dice.
Plus
Oh
5.
my god. Oh my lord.
5.
5, it's dead. Right? Yeah.
They have 4 HP.
I figured that was what their hit points were.
Okay.
I'll move up. So I can do a full round action next time and just beat him down.
Alright, so it's my turn again. Let's see if I can hit this guy. With a 20, not natural. Finally. So with my necrophage, my sword of D8 to hit, D8 damage, I roll a total of 10 damage.
Cleave.
Yes. Cleaving. With a total of 24 to hit.
Hit him.
Dealing maximum damage of 11.
Kill him. Can't cleave anymore.
Well, I can't do it in the first place.
You
I
have
only
Great
do
Cleave.
1. Yep, I need Great Cleave.
also
And
get trapped.
I can move up 1 step.
Okay, and because it's only a 5-foot step, no attacks or opportunity for charging the line.
Yay!
Okay, in the end of order, it goes back up to Tristan. Tristan takes a shot into the wounded target.
Tristan?
+2.
Misses.
Red kobolds. The 3 around you. +1. +1. +1.
That would be 17 to hit him.
That's
And he's got the
hit.
+4, actually, so he doesn't get hit.
Okay. None of them are able to stab you with their short spears. By
That's
the way,
where
the
we
melee
all-
weapons are short spears. They're full on short spears.
Matrix.
Okay? No
Where?
one more one damage. What?
As where we have long spears. Or they should have long spears.
Why?
Short spears, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, long spears, they
Why
would
would
actually...
you give why would you give full long 12-foot poles to little
Right.
14-year-old kids? They're miniature. They're literally like I said, like Joe Staffs this tall.
What's great about their short spears, though, they only do 1d4. Because they're small sized.
Mm-hmm.
Matrix.
Okay. After Tristan are the kobolds. 1, 2, 3. Attack of opportunity.
That is
Against armor class of 13.
matches.
Matches you hit
Well... Oh, yeah, I don't
Do
know if you have
damage.
weapon finesse.
with a melee weapon.
That is longsword's D8, right?
Yeah, long
Wait,
swords.
you're not wielding a melee weapon, right?
No, he was wielding his short bow.
Oh,
Well,
he said,
then-
he said he pulled it out, didn't you?
Yeah. I put
Yeah,
it away
I
and
remember
then
I don't remember him
I
saying
don't
it
know what
myself.
else I remember
Okay.
Man, these D8s do not like us.
is it I can
Just
use
plus
dex,
strength.
right? Oh well, then I do no damage.
He's got a -1 and he rolled a 1 to hit.
Yeah, do you have weapon finesse? Because Pathfinders have finesse weapons
I have
as a feat.
no. I have
Okay.
just
So,
combat reflex. That's
you
get a
strike
minus
at
one-
him,
so you get a
but-
-1 to your damage.
Yeah.
Don't hit. Don't do damage. You go like this, and your swing fails to go through his scales at all, or his
Penetrate
hide
his
armor
flesh.
for that matter.
yeah. Wish I did more damage.
Well, wish you used your bow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't get an attack opportunity against the second opponent because you don't have combat reflexes.
Yes, I do.
You do?
You
Yeah.
do?
I have combat reflex.
Okay.
Oh.
You get an extra attack.
How about that?
You can get up to 3 attack opportunities per turn then.
He doesn't hit that
It
time.
was almost a 20. I saw.
I know.
That's so sad.
See, this is why you don't like metal dice because they stop your roll halfway through. Sometimes on weak rolls. Sometimes.
So, 2
Also, they tend to put
kobolds.
dents in like the mat or whatever. You obviously have a piece of paper; it's fine. But what you know what I'm saying? I don't. Okay, so now that they're there, +1. +1.
11.
Neither hit you. I'm assuming.
What's your AC, Matthew?
14.
1 hit you.
Yeah, 1 hit him.
What are you looking for?
Okay. What rogue talent did I take?
Rogue talent?
Yeah.
How would that apply here?
I don't get hide in plain sight.
No. You didn't make a hide check.
So yeah, no.
You have to take an action to make a hide check anyway.
Just uncanny dodge. That's all I have.
That's
so.
against, I think, traps. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so, anyway, he sticks you with a 14. You take 5 damage.
Ouch.
Okay.
Climbing up the trees, are we?
Okay.
Cleaverama.
These two, then these two. Then these two. Groups of 3. Or groups of 2. Miss. Oh wait, we already rolled this, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
I did movement
Yeah.
last. Alright then. I did attacks first, movement last. Okay. Scouts. Just stay there. They're waiting for anyone to come around the corner. They think that that's what's going to happen. Black. Casts protection from arrows. Mass. Everybody in the shield line only. Meaning these 3 right here, and these 3 and that 1. No one in the trees, and not these 2, are going to get protection from arrows. Matt.
Oh boy. I guess I attack the ones that are in front of me, so at least try.
Puck was one of the characters who decided to remake a new character.
That's-
So, no, it's not a
18
fucking
to
Elder Fae. Fuck off.
That'd actually be a 17 Matthew.
Or yeah, you
because
could have
that
asked that
negative
guy
1.
for help. The Elder Fae.
Your base attack bonus plus your strength modifier.
Your papers belong to me. Yeah, that's true.
I'm just going on base attack.
You don't, Matthew. You don't just add base attack. You add your attack, your strength modifier too.
If you're rolling a melee attack, you add your strength modifier to your base attack bonus. If you're rolling a ranged attack, that's why there's a ranged thing and a there's not in that one.
No,
is there?
this one just has combat maneuver.
in your weapon area. That's why it has a base attack bonus thing in there. That's why you're filling that in your weapon area. See where it says attack bonus? It's because if it's a melee attack or if it's a ranged attack. So if it's a melee attack, you get a -1, and if it's a ranged attack, you get your dex bonus added.
So it means you basically have a
You get a -1 to hit on your strength. If you don't, what's your base attack bonus?
+3.
So you get a +2 to hit with a melee weapon, and you get a what's his dex bonus?
His dex bonus
Is
is
1.
a 1, yeah.
So you get a +4 to hit with ranged weapons.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and continue.
17 then. Damage.
Minimal damage.
Not
Which
even
one was he
damage.
striking?
He didn't do any damage because he's got the -1.
Oh, right.
Alright, so
The damsel in distress on the back line. This is exactly what happens to me every time I play that fucking game Paladins. I'm in the goddamn back line as support, getting fucked by flanks.
I don't get that problem actually when I play Ying.
Yeah, well,
I escape that problem.
Ying teleports, so
Yes.
fuck off.
Exactly.
Colin's turn. Colin, time to wow us with your key talents.
Flurry of blow, here we go.
See, chat yells for combat and then says nothing during combat. There's like
Okay, we got what we want. Bloodshed.
bloodshed, What's gonna happen?
Who's gonna die in this
I
one?
haven't been asked for a single aboleth yet.
That's a good thing.
I know, and I was ready to deliver this time.
Oh, I only got 14 right there.
What do you think I
did
have
you
a
add that
shaman?
+1?
Random chance to summon aboleth.
Yes, I did.
All right. He hits with a 14.
I don't think so.
Wait. No, these guys are in shield line,
Yep.
so they have an AC of 18.
All right.
Okay, then flurry blows thing.
Okay.
Same thing, pretty much. Because my plus 3 on both.
Good thing you took the flurry blow. Moved up.
Come on.
All right.
14. And my last one. Yes. 21.
Which one are you hitting, anyways?
I'm hitting this one.
All right.
Hit him with the 21, buddy.
I think he's dead.
The
Yeah,
joys
he's
of
dead. I'm
cleave.
Well, in case he rolled low.
Even
yeah.
with my minimum, he's dead.
He's damaged.
Yeah.
Flurry blows with cleave is amazing.
I don't think you can cleave with flurry of blows. It depends on what edition you're talking about. Because some of them only focus.
Fury of blows in 3.5 is just allows you to do multiple attacks per turn.
Right.
But I'm not sure if you can cleave. I'm not sure. Hey, chat, because I thought for cleave you had to be using a slashing weapon or something.
I believe
But
that
no,
is
it's
the
just
case.
I think if it's just if you drop.
And I know some edition. I think there's a difference in some editions, but
I'm actually
I
pretty
don't
sure
know.
that he's right. You can cleave with Fury of Blows. Fury of Blows just affects how many attacks you get, and cleave just gives you an extra attack when someone's dropped next to you. It shouldn't be called cleave. It really should be called like drop attack or something like that. I don't know, because really what it does is it doesn't allow you to actually cleave. Cleave would be like cutting through DR
Yeah.
or something. It's really a bullshit rule. Anyway, so remember you're supposed to know who's in front of you. So Tyler's turn.
yep, it's my turn now.
The joys of
So-
exploring
Slicing attack. I miss
Joy to the world.
with an 11.
The dimples are
I could take a 5-foot step and not face an attack opportunity. Is that correct?
Cleave is different than in 3.5, guys.
gone.
As a standard action, you make a single... We're going to ignore what happened in the past, but in the future, this is how it works. As a standard action, you can make a single attack at your full base attack bonus against a foe within reach. If you hit, you deal damage normally and can make an additional attack using your full base attack bonus against a foe that is adjacent to the first and within reach. I mean, you can do it all the time, not just when something drops. However, you can only make one additional attack per round with this feat. When you use this feat, you take a -2 penalty to your armor class until your next turn.
That's not the case in Pathfinder's cleave.
This is off the D20 PFSRD.
Really? That's weird that I'd add that negative to it.
Yeah, so you know it's a feat, not a combat maneuver. Thank you. See, chat's got my back. Yeah, some of chat has played Pathfinder way more than me. I just run Pathfinder like it's 3.5. God.
Well, that's sucky.
Anyway, who is up next?
That would be
That means you get to make another attack, dude.
just
Just for -2 to your armor class.
for -2 to my armor class.
But you always get another attack instead of just taking it when it drops. It's perfect for crowd fighting like this.
I guess I'll take the -2. I hate the idea of
They only
stuff
hit with
that's
a +1.
I know. But you've been rolling pretty good.
I always roll really good. That's what my players confuse.
I miss. But I can take a 5-foot step back without taking an attack opportunity, correct?
Yes. Okay.
Moving there to try and beef out that numbers on Matthew. And that's the end of my turn now. Is Tristan.
Oh, I should. Yeah. as clarified when I read the entire thing, you do need to hit with the first attack when you use cleave to do the second attack. If you miss, you still take the -2.
But I
using
didn't.
cleave.
Yeah. But since I didn't use cleave,
Think of it like power
Effectively,
attack. I
yeah.
mean, if you take -5 for fucking +5 damage, and why wouldn't you take a -2 for a chance of second attack? If you're hitting good,
I'm
use
not
it. If you're
caring.
not hitting good,
Yeah.
don't.
I know.
Like in this case, probably a bad idea because they get this huge phalanx bonus.
Yeah.
But against goblins or someone who's not using a phalanx, probably not a bad idea. I wouldn't use it though. So we're gonna kill some of those kids, or they're just gonna play it safe and use range. Don't worry, they're probably gonna die when they run to try to save their Mademoiselle in distress.
That's okay.
Mistress in distress. Let the kids die. Let the kids die to save.
You know what, Matthews? Your 0 kind of looks like an infinity.
It'd be really funny if the kids run up and kill him after he's been fighting. He's like,
Infinite power.
trying to fight the 2 kobolds. The kids come up and stick the 2 kobolds at the back and like throw them up on the spears and are shaking the kobolds' dead bodies around. And he's just like, fuck. He just throws his bow down and breaks it. These short spears that Tajin gave, or these short swords that Tajin gave us are fucking cursed. No, you're just really bad.
I'm a ranged combatant, not a close
Yeah.
range.
I think it's you. Like, your go, isn't it?
It's Tristan's turn.
Okay.
Let's see what he shoots.
He's aiming at black. +2. Miss.
Puts on the tree.
Red. Kobolds.
Would be the scouts next, wouldn't it?
No, it's red kobolds and
Roll
scouts.
kobolds. Okay. Wait, hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Attack of opportunity from Scout.
Please.
+1.
There's no shield wall, so that guy, I think, is hit.
Hits.
Ooh, boy, it's sexy.
Little damage. Does 2 damage.
Ah.
+2 is tax.
Plus
No,
his
that's
strength,
one.
which is 1.
So
damage.
it's almost dead.
Can you flip up a 3 on that die? He's taking 3 damage. Okay. He looks really happy that he did that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shooting. 1, 2, 3, 4.
They both. Looks like they hit almost everybody except for Colin.
Well,
With the
now
first
there's
one.
so few of them, they can't shoot in volleys. So these 2 are aiming for
The boys.
Colin.
Oh.
Colin's the scariest motherfucker here. You know how many of these he dropped?
Yeah,
Versus
he's-
everybody else?
He's dropped 3. I've dropped
versus
2.
Yeah, versus everybody else. These 2 are shooting at you. Thanks for pointing that out.
Yep.
And I've only got 1, so.
And you had a slapping contest with the 2 of them for a while. So threat level, closeness to the boss.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 against Colin with a 15
16.
plus +1.
That missed.
I don't have my extra bonus though.
That one hits me. Those 2 hit me, so I take 2 more damage.
Okay.
There's Matrix.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
No.
Roll to confirm.
Yes.
Okay, so does a 17?
Yeah, base. That.
17 hits you?
Yep.
And then nat 20, and then third one. Nope. Injured one fucking trips on himself. So 2 hits against you. for 5.
6, 7, 8, 9.
9 damage.
I am at 17.
Scouts. Well, oh, hold on. Got some juicy shit happening over here. Let's do one of these.
I can't be flanked.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. No attack opportunity because you're engaged in combat.
Right. He's not facing me though, right? So I can backstab.
You are flanking him with green.
Okay.
So you get backstabs on that one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against green.
And no flanking bonuses.
I know. Miss.
Miss.
Miss. Miss.
Yes, yes.
Not 20.
Never mind.
Roll to confirm.
Yes.
Miss. That guy who does a nat
This
20
guy.
against me takes 1 point of damage from my shield.
Okay.
Backbite.
Woo! Nice, good job. Okay, so
D4 damage at me.
D4 plus 1 is 5 damage. Max damage. Why do I roll max damage all the time?
I think I'm going to be going enraged here now.
That would be a good fucking idea like 5 minutes ago.
Well, 5 minutes.
Just saying.
I didn't want to go immediately into rage on this
It
situation.
is good because now you can whittle them. I mean, and also you're surrounded now.
Yeah, I'm surrounded. There! You think you surround me, but I'm surrounding you!
Excellent. Okay,
Ow.
Scout's turn. He's going to be hero.
Be a hero.
Plus 1.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
That
Roll.
kills him. This guy only got 1 hit point left.
Rolls damage.
Oh.
Kills it.
Hits it. Because he actually has a base 10 strain. I'm looking at you. Okay. He fucking's like, yeah!
No, don't do it!
What is wrong with you?
I just yell at the crowd, no, you idiots, don't do it.
The one who follows his friend screaming. Scout
Think about your mother.
misses. Excellent.
Oh, man.
After Scout is black.
This is going to be bad. When we
Black
get back.
swings, does a cleave move with his shaman staff axe. Hits.
That's a hit.
Rolls hit on the second one. Misses the second one.
Kills the first guy, probably.
Little hero, who actually could have gained experience from this,
Dies. Watch this guy take out the boss.
takes 7 damage.
Really? D12.
This is my way. It's a great axe. And I'm also revealing numbers to you. If
That's
you
a
didn't
great
notice.
axe?
There's a reason I just rolled a giant dice
Yeah.
in front of everyone and told you he has a +2 to damage. And the second one he missed. Great axe does D12. That's why great swords great swords the better though, because it does 2d6.
Yeah, but he's a small size. He wouldn't have a great axe.
Remember, the black one is the size of a lizard man.
Oh,
He's a
medium
big
size.
ass kobold.
He's both.
All right.
I need a hero. Clantrix finally speaks in the chat. Yeah, a fucking poor villager boy runs up and gets fucking axed. You guys, that's horrific though. Think
Yeah,
about
that
it.
is.
14-year-old boy's like, I killed a kobold. I'm gonna save the village. Runs up. Fucking head gets cut off.
Specifically said no heroics.
Jack's NPCs be like, fuck it. Alright.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to have to explain to the parents why their kids
Yeah,
died.
I know.
And then, how's there's another problem?
You can just tell them, I said no heroics, and then the kid charges their leader.
Obviously, leader.
Yup. Like, charges the biggest one of them alone.
He was brave, but he did not listen to orders.
Yeah.
That's the way you state
I'm sure
that.
Tristan will back you up. Anyway, scout strength.
Trish is like, I told them to stick to the side. I didn't tell them to go in.
His life was not spent meaninglessly. He stopped BK for one turn from casting another spell. Matt's turn.
I mean, war from arrows?
Matt, why don't you try to stop those 3 kobolds from doing something for a turn?
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Smooth it over with the memorial
Maybe,
stone.
It's time to get backstabby.
Chat says, smooth it over with a memorial stone. That's why they were invented. Savage. Oh, ouch. I'm sorry, man. Your son was eaten alive by lizard men, and they used to please, them, says Mr. Bossy.
Matthew, try to kill one, please.
Yes, I'm going for the backstabby.
Revenge.
That's the one that's attacked me last time.
Right.
Yeah.
Plus 15 total to hit.
That hits the son of a bitch. Wait, nope. He's in a phalanx line. 18 armor class.
What?
Oh, he's not facing you.
Yeah.
You hit him.
And that's what?
Don't forget your plus. How many levels of
Rogue are you?
What's your? Did you write down your sneak attack damage? It should be under. You should write it down next to your sneak
2d6.
attack.
It's right there.
Yes.
Okay, so get 2 6-sided dice. Add them to your damage. You don't do d10 damage.
Yeah, you do.
What are you attacking with? Short sword?
Where's my D8?
It's right there. I just push it towards you.
Wait, what are you hitting it with?
Long
spear? Yeah. What do you have a long sword, long spear? What do you
long
have?
sword.
Okay. I didn't know you started with a long sword, sorry. I thought he was using one of the short swords he was given invitation.
Oh, well, if it's a long sword, then...
It's a short sword. Should be another d6.
So 3d6. Come on, 666. Actually, you're probably going to kill it. It's dead. It's super dead.
He slices it with 3 slices, and it falls to the ground in a pile of kobold.
Kobold pile.
The scout captain shouts aloud as she avenges her lost child hero. I need a hero!
It's supposed to be a serious campaign.
Okay,
look, that was a totally serious moment.
I need a hero.
Okay, well, that was chat. Chat can be not serious. You guys have to be serious. I have to be serious. But I'm the voice of chat also.
So now it's Colin's turn.
Okay, so I'm God.
Another key point for Flurry of Blows.
Yep, the shaman does have a -2 to armor for the next round. And Tristan is going to take a shot.
Takes all the opportunity attacks, runs through and tries to hit him.
Flurry of blow. There you go.
Natural 20.
Wow.
Confirm.
I don't think, from what I understand, Jack does. He doesn't do anything special with critical hits.
I do narration, just like the nice shot that he just got.
14.
Also, I have the leg dice and arm dice and stuff.
Confirm.
No.
But these guys, they're piss
I don't
fodder.
think so.
If you credit something actually important,
Yeah.
or like the dragon or something like that, then yeah, I'd do something with it. But these guys, what the fuck am I supposed to do with it?
I know.
What do you say?
No, 14 doesn't confirm.
No, it doesn't.
Wait, no, against who? Oh wait, shield line. No.
Yeah, they got 18s.
No, but you hit them.
Yep.
Did you spend key to do Fury of Blows? Okay.
Nope. Next one. On natural 20.
That hits.
That hits an 18.
Where's my other D?
Just roll it twice.
Right in front of you, dude.
7. No, I was looking for the other one.
Yeah, I swear. Oh, no,
I see the other one.
The other one's a mottled green and red, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's a D. That is a D10.
No, that is a D10. Yeah, I was looking at it.
You kill both of them.
7. Yeah.
Yeah. The black one obviously is eyeing up Blue, and he's just sees this little bitch in front of him, in between him and Blue, and there's going to be some serious blood to pay
Yeah.
for the little yellow guy in between him and Blue.
I'll spend
I just shout out to the last standing scout. Back down. Disengage.
Disengage.
And now it's my turn.
Before the end of my turn, I'll spend another key point to
Hold on, we
Get
got
a plus
some
4
hiccups in the
bonus.
stream. My KBS is at 1700. I should be fine right now.
I had to do it.
Yeah, sorry if it cut out for a bit.
Horrible.
Hold on.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse is here in the background, you know? Oh.
At least it wore out on its funniness for me.
Yeah.
For now.
What actually is that though? How is that working?
What?
The orb.
Watch, so I'm gonna
It has
say,
a fan at the
Matthew,
bottom
I
and
have a
has
plan to
glitter
say
in
it's
the
time to
water.
clean up this mess, and I'm gonna just fumble as soon as I enrage.
Oh boy.
That would be.
I really hope you don't do that.
That'd be bad, but knowing my history of being like, okay, it's time to be really cool, and then just ultimately failing.
Mm-hmm.
It's an ugly pattern in my life.
What's the problem? If I try to make this a smaller window, hold on, I have to shuffle my windows.
You know what's bad though? If I end up cleaving, which I'll probably end up doing because with this right now, I'll have a plus 11 to hit.
Really?
So
All I need to get is a 7.
We're gonna put the stream down and relaunch the stream to see if it'll help.
all right.
So give me just a moment. We're gonna take a 5-minute break.
Oh my god, my legs hurt from sitting down.
Jack probably needed to get